Hey, happy Friday, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Can y'all hear me? Hello, welcome in. Hey, Buddha. How you been doing? Look, I ain't seen you in a while. How you been doing, girl? How you been doing? You been doing okay? Well, today is just like a day. I know you probably don't wanna, if you want to, share a memory of your dad. I know it's all up to you. Now I know I know this time of year does be hard on you, but today we're just doing like a pre-Father's Day. If anybody want to come up and share some memories of their dad. Hey, Miss Key. If anybody want to come up, hello, welcome in, welcome in. I'm doing okay. Welcome in. Don't forget to hit those like buttons, share, and subscribe. Today is like a um yesterday made 9 years. Do you want to come up and share a memory of your dad? I can drop the link. Today we're just doing like a pre-show for Father's Day. It's just, if you want to come up and talk about some of the memories, some of the good times, but you still have to keep the memories alive. It's all up to you, Buddha, if you want to. Welcome in, Hazan. I think you're new. I think you're new. But welcome. Anybody want to come up and say something about their dads? I know Father's Day is Sunday, but Sunday, I know people probably want to be with their family. So I was just taking this day to just honor your dad and shout out to those mothers. We have some mothers we have some mothers that are also in the father role. Hey Vaughn, welcome in everyone. I was going to drop the link if anybody want to come up and say something about their dad or their mom, because some mothers are in the role of dad. So we have to shout out those mothers too. But other than that, I'm doing okay. I just wanted to take the day and I was going to share some things about my dad. I talked to him this morning. He's doing good. Cancer, he's a survivor, y'all. I am so glad. We was talking this morning about his cancer. He was saying he don't have the cancer. So I thank God, give God all the praises. Woo. He's a survivor. Thank God for that. He's not taking no treatments. I think he just got to take a little pill. And I know without God, it would not have been possible. And we talked and laughed on the phone this morning. He should be coming home again next, probably by the end of this month. But I thank God he ain't got to go through. He's not in where he got to do any kind of treatment, no chemo, none of that. He just got to take a little pill. That's what he got to do for now. But God is so good, and nothing spread, anything like that. And I just want to share them. I'm finna drop the link if anybody want to just come up and just honor their dad. If you want to say something about them, if you want to say something about your mom. I don't have a program laid out or anything. It's just today. If you feel like just want to say, well, share a memory with your dad, of your dad, or some of the things that you think your dad taught you, or what kind of dad do you think you had, like that. That's what I know Sunday, a lot of people probably will be with their dads, and I won't see him till probably about another week. He won't be down this weekend, but he will be down the end of the month. Let's welcome Hey Sam to the chat. I think they are new. Y'all type the word troopers and your link will drop. Your link will drop. Let me how's everybody day going? And was able to finish the today was the last day for Fruit of the Day. Shout out to Miss Key for hosting that challenge. Next week it'll be lunch of the day. I'll be hosting lunch of the day. It'll be whatever lunch you want to have, sandwiches, whatever you want to eat for your lunch. We just doing things to network. That's all we're doing. That's what the challenges are for. We like to see what's going on, what you got going on during the day. That is the link if anybody want to come up and share some things about their dad. Let me show y'all one of my favorite pictures of me and my dad. I'm gonna show y'all this right here. I'm so happy that he's doing, he's well. He still got, we all have other health issues and other things, but he's not down. He's up with spirit. He lost his wife last year too. So, but he's doing good. He's doing good. And this is my favorite picture of me and my dad. I was little then, y'all. I was little. But this is one of my favorite pictures. This picture right here is when I hadn't had surgery. I hadn't had my thyroid cancer removed. And he had came to visit me. Y'all see how little I was. Ooh, I've been trying to get back that size. I've been trying to get back that size, y'all. But it's the process. If you want to put some blue hearts in the chat to represent your father, and if you have lost your father, put candles in the chat. That's how we're going to do blue hearts to honor your dad, candles if you have lost your dad, and prayers going out to everyone that's, your mom and dad, I mean, they're our rocks, and they always tell us to honor our parents, whether they are with us or not, those memories won't go away. That's why I try to cherish every minute I can with my dad and my mom. But yeah, he had surprised me on this day right here. I was so pale looking because my neck was swollen. I think I was like almost a month after surgery. I was little, that McKee. Woo, I was little. I'm trying, y'all. It's a process. But my weight came up from taking all these steroid shots and different things like that for pain. But I thank God that I didn't have to go through no treatments and all. I always bring this picture out because it brings a lot of memories. That's when he had his other wife. And the one thing I can say about my dad, he always look out for us. He look out for his children if he's able to. And I'm just sharing some memories about when I was small, when he first took us to Miami, Florida. Can y'all hear me? If anybody want to come up and share a memory about their dad, or they want to say something about their dad, y'all welcome to. Or either your mom or your grandparent, anybody that was a father figure to you, you can come up and say something about them if you would like to. Can y'all hear me? I can remember. I remember when we went to Miami for the first time. My dad was staying in Miami, and it was me and all of my brothers. It was me and all my brothers. I can't understand, but welcome. Are you new? They were the first, like it was the first road trip for the whole family. Okay. Hey, Mom. Let me get this down.
Hey,
How are you doing?
I'm good.
You feel like I ain't seen you in a couple of days. We've been, how we do, but I've been trying to catch your replays. Like you was on the road yesterday, way.
Yeah, I was riding, baby. I was riding,
You were right.
riding. Cause I actually was went to check on my parents,
Yeah, I saw
and I
your
was gonna go to
replay.
the
I did see your
hmm
replay, and
I
you
was
were
gonna
saying
go to the
something.
store. So when I had
Mhm.
that bad experience, I just chose I detoured and I went riding. You know
Oh,
what I'm
something
saying?
had happened yesterday. I know I
Yeah,
seen.
so when he was leaving, I was in the truck.
Uh-huh.
I was sitting there for a few minutes, get my mind
Yeah.
together. And so he was leaving out the house, like he barely couldn't move. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
asking him, me to make sure he good and stuff, and
Who you talking
asking
about? Your
him,
dad?
yeah, my father, my dad,
Uh-huh. Okay.
because he's on dialysis.
Mm-hmm.
He
Okay.
he's
Yeah.
he's a dialysis patient,
So he doing
so
okay?
yeah, but he just looked like he just barely was making it walking into his truck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
So
understand.
I
understand.
already was like, wasn't agreeing to that. I get it when you want to, he's still fighting and pushing his way. That's where I get it from. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's
gonna
like
say.
you trying to
That's
tell
why I
them
was.
something and you still do the same thing too. And this is where I get it from, you know? You
This is
know. So
VOM up here, everybody, the voice
hello
of matters.
everyone.
And today, I was just saying, just bring, like you just brought up something about your dad. I was just
Mm-hmm.
saying, name something that you and your dad have done together, or a memory of you and him. And you were just with him yesterday, so that was good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I goes to check on them and see how they doing and make sure everything is straight, you know.
So
And
y'all are not that far from each other.
no, not at
Oh,
all.
that's good.
Mm-mm.
Like
Yeah.
I said, I talked to Miles this morning. I was asking him about the cancer, and he was saying he don't have it. And
Yeah.
I just
God is
thank
so
God
good. Mm-hmm.
daily.
Yes.
It's been a rough road, but he don't have
Mm-hmm.
to be going getting all these things stuck on him and stuff like that. I thank God for
Mm-hmm.
that. He's able to travel, so God is
Mm-hmm.
good. Prayers does. I believe in prayer. And prayer,
Oh yeah.
I've been
Mm-hmm.
praying hard. Been praying so hard. I'm gonna continue to
Yeah.
keep praying.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
so I
Mm-hmm.
can ask you, what kind of father? What kind of father do you have? I mean, do you think he's hard? Was he hard on you as a young child, or can you like just sums up?
Well, yeah, he have a strong personality. You know what I'm saying? I've always been a daddy's girl.
Yeah,
You know, so but far as setting that example, and to be honest, I'm not. You know me, I'm not gonna fake the funk. Me and my father relationship, you know, me growing up. I mean, we had the greatest relationship, but he
that's
just
good.
had that. I guess that strong personality. I don't want
Mm-hmm.
to take that away from him because basically it was just I was his only girl. You get what I'm saying? His only
Oh,
daughter.
okay.
So he just wanted the best for his daughter. You know. You
Yes.
know. He set an example of that father figure.
Mhm.
Him and my mom, of course, wasn't together. But my thing is it don't matter what parents, if they don't work, if it don't work
Yeah,
for them, it's all about the child. You get what I'm saying?
that's
You know,
right.
so me and him had a great relationship. It seemed like it changed a little bit as I got older, and I guess
Mhm.
because he was just overprotective. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
So the more I'm
understand.
talking, the more I'm thinking about me being a parent. The more I'm speaking, the more I'm thinking about me, about
Mhm.
me being a parent, because it's like I was basically that same parent. You just want the best for your child.
That's
You get
it.
what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
No matter how old they get, and then I think he just, I don't know. I'm like, Dad, I'm not a baby anymore. You know what I'm saying? I guess he's still seeing that little girl. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I'm grown, got my own place, my own ride, my this everything. I'm like, look. But
I
anyway,
understand. I
he's one of
understand.
the ones that pretty
My
much
dad
there.
be telling me, you act like you
Yeah,
my mom. My dad be telling me, you act like you my mom. I'm your
yeah.
dad, but you act like, but that's how we are about dads. Welcome in,
Mhm.
everybody. And we just talking about some memories of our dad.
Yeah.
If anybody want to come up and share a memory or want to talk about their dad, you're welcome to. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers in the chat. We got Knots in here. We got Bud Files, Miss Key. Any of y'all want to come up and share something about your dad? And Knots, thank you for you've been watching my playlist. I does appreciate it. So the blue hearts are for all the fathers and the mothers, because we got mothers out here doing the role of a father too, right? You know
Right.
that too,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
So we have to salute those mothers also,
Mhm.
because some raising those kids by themselves. So I salute those mothers. Like my daughter,
Yeah.
she's a single parent. She,
But my mother was a single parent.
my
They was
mom was
together.
too.
They
My
didn't
mom
get
was
married.
too.
She chose not to get married, but I didn't understand it when, as I was younger, because he
Mhm.
was there. But as I
Yeah,
got older, I understood. So all respect go up to her. That's how it's supposed to be when how it's,
mhm.
how, so, how
You
some,
know, I don't know why I was feeling this way as I got older. I
Mhm.
often wonder how would things would have been if my mom and dad had stayed together. Have they
Mhm.
ever crossed your mind when you was coming up, or did you ever want them
Actually,
to be?
to be honest, my dad, he's a good man, but it's
Mhm.
just that I she made the right choice, as a woman.
Oh, okay, I
She
understand.
did. She made the right choice as a woman. I didn't understand it when I was younger, but she
Yeah,
made the right
yeah,
choice. When as you get older, you see things different, and it's like, okay, but she's
yeah,
married now, and she got and patience and patience because she
yeah,
got a
yeah, yeah.
wonderful husband, and he's a great dad. So I have
That's
two dads. I have my
yeah. I
father and I
remember
got my
you
dad,
said
and
that.
I love him.
I
You
remember
know
you
what I'm
said
saying?
that
I
before.
love him to the fullest. Every bit of. So she got her husband. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's great.
Yeah. So
Um, like I
yeah,
said, my dad and my mom was separated, and
yeah.
and I guess he thought that we felt a certain way because they wasn't together. So, a few years back, he was trying to explain what happened, and you know, they both was stepping out. They both was
Mhm.
stepping out on one another. But my mom
Mhm.
said he did it first, but he trying to say my mom did it.
Yeah,
But
you know how to like. Well,
but
hey, shoot.
they had got where he was in Florida, my mom was in Georgia. So he said, your mama want to go back home where your grandma was. She wanted to go back home where your grandma was. That's what he would say. But I couldn't hold nothing against my dad or my mom for that because
Right.
I was
Yeah.
young. I
Mhm.
don't know what happened.
Right.
But I
Yeah.
love both of
Mhm.
them. I
Right.
love both of
Mhm.
them. So
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
I just thank God for my dad. Like I said, me and him, we close. We get along, and I have to get on him sometimes. He be like, "You have to you my mom. You have to you my." You need to
Yeah. Mhm.
stop. But you
Yeah.
know what, Bob? They don't want to sit down. You can't. My dad like that. My dad drove trucks up until he was like 74, something like that. And
Mhm.
only reason he stopped that blood pressure, that health,
Right.
that health and
Mhm.
stuff got him. But he didn't want to sit down. He wanted to keep
Right.
on driving. But
Yeah. Mhm.
so
Yeah.
thank
Yeah.
God for that. Cause I think I in a way got that from him, be driven to want to have something. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Mhm.
Trying to provide and want to make sure your children got some of the things they need. And I
Mhm.
think I got that
Mhm.
from him for being like
Yeah. Mhm.
supportive and things like that. But
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you say you have
Yeah.
two fathers, and that good. You recognize
Yeah.
both
So
of them.
I'm grateful. Yeah, for both of them. Yeah. Mhm. I am totally grateful. And then for their differences too. You know what I'm saying? They're different men, but I appreciate this
Both
for
of them.
for both of them.
Okay.
Yes. Hmm.
Just like when
Yeah.
my dad had got married twice, and
Hmm.
both of his wife passed. And
Hmm.
I respected both of them.
Hmm.
That's why
Hmm.
mentally, what I was telling y'all about my dad, mentally,
Hmm.
that was really because he had two wives to die back to back, and mentally
Hmm.
he wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Though
Right.
I was
Hmm.
telling y'all when I had to go up there, we had to make sure we had to get him right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because
Right.
it happened
Hmm.
within
Yeah.
the last few years. It happened
Hmm.
within the last 2 years in that order. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
he seemed to be doing good. So he got him a little friend. I'm like, what? I be like, Dad, sit down, Dad.
Right.
Just
Hey,
sit down.
you old as you feel. You get what I'm saying? You
Oh,
old, you old as you feel, and listen, that keeps them going though. You know what I'm saying?
I
You
know, but I'm
know,
like, okay, okay,
but
okay.
but, but I'm saying do that. Okay, you okay? Guys, I'm on my phone, another device, so I can't see no comments in anyone. So I want to say hello to everybody. I don't want to be rude.
Well, say
But
hello,
do
everybody.
you feel okay? Like basically, like okay, well, dad is just too old. But if it's something that's making him happy, keeping him alive, and that's the will to continue to live and keep going. Because even though you may have your children, you love your children, but it's really other is different things that keep you on your feet and your toes and
That's
stuff.
true.
So it's not age.
I
You get what I'm
mean,
saying? The age, it matters, but
it ain't so much. I don't know. It just, he
it
just
makes me
something.
remind that makes me remind me of my granddaughter and like and stuff. I'm like, listen, at my age, listen, I'm young, but I'm older, but I'm still be getting my groove on. You feel me?
That's right. That's right. I'm
You
telling
know,
you, girl.
and
I
I
see
felt
you
the same way with my mom and her husband. When as they was older, and I'm like, oh, y'all still, yeah, they still get their groove on. It's getting their groove on.
I know. They still my dad, 80. Yeah, he still get the groove on. I'm like, dang.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So listen, baby, everybody don't have to take medicine and all that stuff. Some people they great, they good. You know what I'm saying? It's just the individual.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
we just friends. I know that. I mean, ain't as long as you happy and
As long as you have
you need somebody to talk to sometimes.
right, companionship. It's more companionship. It's different with your children. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Companionship
You know
is
what, Mom? I
totally
hope I
different.
still be his age and still got it going on.
That's what. Okay.
Hey, look, your grandchildren about like mine, they be like we had went on the trip and me and my hubby, how we was just standing there together, just all together. It's like, oh, too much. We don't want to see y'all. We don't
right.
Like what y'all doing? Yeah.
Right. You know what? Right. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You come.
Look, you're right. We're older, but we still living. When we still got to live. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
No, even though we go through our ups and downs with our bodies and pain here and there, but we still got to live.
You got to live. Got to live. Right. Got to live.
I thank God for my dad. I just told her, "Ooh, what that song called? Papa was a Rolling Stone."
Papa was a Rolling Stone. Wherever he laid his hat was a stone.
I was like, oh my God. And one lady, I don't know if she's gonna come in my chat, but her name is Elnor. She'll come in the chat and I'm talking about my dad.
But I'm telling you, and not trying to tell my business and nothing like that though, but I have a friend that's older. He's older. He's like I forgot how old he is, but he in his I think he pushing 80. He pushing 80. Or probably he may be already 80. But I think he's in his 70s. He's in his deep 70s. But I forgot. I knew how old he was, but I forgot. But I do have a friend, that checks on me. But I literally had to let him go because he was just letting stuff stress him out. They're trying to worry about everybody. And I was saying just me, but he a good person though. You know what I'm saying? That's my buddy.
Yeah,
that's my
and
friend.
that's what matters, right?
Huh?
That's what matters, right?
Yeah. So he always crushed on me. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But don't be sleeping on them older. Don't be sleeping on them older men. You feel me?
Ooh, know what I'm saying? My dad be like, I'm like, okay, Dad, okay. When I had went up there the last time, that when I met his friend, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I saw when they got a little smack. I was like, I don't want to see that. I said, Lord, I thought about it. What we gonna do with him? What we gonna do with him? But I love him.
Yeah, so that's all right.
For you, talking, I'm here for my Father Day gift. You got a big old blue heart in the chat. Big old. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. If anybody want to come up, and if you don't want to come up, just share something in the chat about your dad. And if you're a father, what kind of dad are you? Are you one of those tough kind? You know how let me tell you, like when it comes down out girls, I think dads. What do you think? Do you think dads be hard on the girls or the boys? What do you think?
To be honest, I think it should just be even. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Well, they are two separate, different personality. A man is a man. You can't teach a woman to be a man because,
Yeah.
well, the man can't do that anyway, but he could still teach her some things. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he's a man, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But like I said, I would want, like my daughter, I would teach my daughter and my son. I would be concerned about my son. I would want my son to be out there sleeping around all over the place. You get what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Because
That's
the point,
right.
he's a man, and this is why now today, if you think about it, this is why today a lot of people saying they ain't no good fathers. Well, why? Because the point that he was a boy. You feel what I'm saying? No.
They say what they ain't know what now?
You know how like some moms, some mothers, I'm not gonna say
Okay,
like
yeah.
figure because they're a boy, they ain't got nothing to worry about because they're a boy. No, me as a mother, I will raise
You have to
my
worry about
son.
both of them.
I won't want them I would teach them the right way. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
To love on them, and when you're doing that, they'll know how to treat a woman. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
well,
I'll tell you, that's the pattern. When you're not teaching them that, this is how it's like no good daddies. And I'm not going to say a woman parents could have raised their children, sons properly, and they detoured, you know what I'm saying, to some different things. Though, but the most part of it comes from that. Figuring you have boys, it don't matter. It does matter.
It does matter. You have to talk to both of them.
Right.
You have to talk to both of them. You have to talk to both of them.
Yeah, and I think that's where a lot of that come in. When they so so-called dad beat dad, you get what I'm saying? It's a pattern. It's a cycle. It's a pattern. Yeah.
Big O said he's a loving father of two boys.
Awesome.
So Big O, are you hard on your boys? Are you strict? Like Vaughn was just saying, a lot of people think you're not supposed to talk to your boys because they're a boy. But you have to talk to them and let them know how to respect a woman. Just like you talk to the girls. Like I said, women abuse men too. So it's good to talk to both of them. You know what I'm saying? Teach your children about respect. Teach them about respect, because if you teach them about respect, once they get with a woman or get with a man, they would know what they expect. You wouldn't want to be with, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that's good for you, Big O. You say you're a loving father of two boys.
Awesome.
Oh, he said, me and my oldest have the same birthday. Wow, that's special.
That is special.
So Big O, so were you tight on your boys? Did you let them, like for instance, when did you let them date? Or, we try to have like our kids on, kind of have them on schedules with things and try to be, but you know what, Vaughn, sometimes we try to set those kids to do something, they still, if they gonna find a way, they're gonna find a way.
Well, that's what I was saying. You could teach them one thing and then they end up. I'm a plain example of that. You could teach a child one way and whatever, and you detour doing other stuff. You get what I'm saying?
Why you say you like example of that?
Not saying that I was a bad person or nothing, no, but my mother taught me well, my father taught me well, but I still end up, I guess to the point where like losing my virginity early. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The morals and values and different stuff like that,
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
So did you even though your parent was like, they didn't like, for my granddaughter, we didn't think this was gonna happen, but we felt like we dropped the ball. We probably should have been more, more like up to what she was up to. But even though we was like, you're not dating, you don't need to be doing that. But whoo, boom, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But like I tell my daughter, we can't hold that against us because we still good parents. She had a
Right.
child at an early age. Hey,
Right.
Tamika, how are you doing? But we just try to teach her and teach my other grandkid. Look, come to us and tell us about things. But I noticed something about children. They don't like to come to their parents and tell them if they're sexually involved, or
Right.
they
Yes.
might go to somebody else. They might go to somebody else,
Right.
but they don't like to tell their parents.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Big
I
old
remember my
said,
daughter when she got pregnant, but I knew because I'm like, I kept up with them cycles.
yeah, we were like, we knew something was missing then, Big O said, number one thing is to teach them that nobody's perfect. You can see
Yeah.
the comment. You see the
No, I
comment?
can't see the comments, not on here
Okay.
on
I
this
just
phone.
read it off.
I'm not on a.
Number one thing is to teach them that
But I'm
nobody's
trying to see.
perfect and we all make mistakes. Even as an adult, I'm honest with my children. That's right.
Right, it's the
Yeah,
best way to be. Yeah. Mhm.
absolutely. Hey, Six Ball. Hey, Tamika. We just talking about
Hello.
Father's
Hello.
Day. If anybody want to come up and share something about their dad, I can drop the link, or you can put in the chat, a memory of your dad. Six Ball, I heard you mention some things about your dad, like you talked to a lot of, things, like from what I got, like her dad raised her, you know, and that's good. Like I said, it's a lot of dads out there doing the mama's job. There's a lot of dads out there
Right,
standing up
single
for the
right.
mamas.
Yeah.
So we have to salute
Mm-hmm.
them both.
Mm-hmm.
We have to
Mm-hmm.
salute them both.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all put some blue hearts in the chat to represent your father. But if your father has passed, put candles in the chat. And I know a lot of people it's gonna be hard on a lot of people for Father's Day, especially, it can be like me and my dad was talking this morning. He said, even though my granddad been gone a long time, he still think about his dad. I mean, he
Right.
been gone for a lot of years, but he still
Mm-hmm.
think about his dad,
Right.
like the ones that have lost both parents, I know it's kind of hard. That's why I thank God I does have both of my parents, I thank God for that.
Yeah.
But yes,
Mm-hmm.
I like that what you had said, Big O. That was real nice. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Six Bowl said, yes, my dad raised me, my sister and brother, then retired and built a house on the Gulf of Mexico. He was like, bye. I get it what that means. He was like, peace. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he's saying, like, look, I done did my job. So look, in other words, let me go on and live my life, right? And that what it seemed like what he's saying, Vaughn.
Mm-hmm.
Buddha, you want to come up here? Anybody else want to come up here? I dropped the link. She said, yes, my dad raised me. You want to come up? I know it's kind of hard on Buddha because she said her dad had passed and her birthday is a few days afterwards. And
Yeah.
she already said this time of year. If you want to come up, you can, Buddha. I dropped the link, but I understand. She just said this time of year does be kind of hard on them.
Hard, yes. Mm-hmm.
I can't say I know how you feel, but I
Right.
can imagine that, it's kind of hard. From what Buddha said, I know her and her dad were real close. He taught her a lot of things. But if you want to come up, just let me know. But I know this probably kind of uncomfortable for you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Big O was saying, all fathers are not blood related. That's true. That's true. That is so true. Sometimes it can be like a godfather. And you said it's a difference between a father, but he said it's a difference between a dad and a father. Tell me the difference. Tell me the difference, Big O. What is the difference? I already saying like a father is what he's trying to say, is that is your biological father. Father is somebody that you know gonna be there. I thought both gonna be there. Hey Joshua. Hey Miss Hot Pete. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers coming in the chat. It's just an early Father Day show. He says a difference. Let me know. Come up here, Big O, and tell me about it. So do you think it's a difference between a dad and a father? I mean,
well, the way how I see it, okay, like for example, I can say like for my experience,
I
I
love you
have my
too, Joshua.
father, I have my father, I have my stepfather, and I'm to the point where I don't even like using that name step no more, but so used to saying it, step parent, step children. Well, anyway, like my father, that's my biological father, right? That's my father.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, that's and even with my father, I'm like, that's my dad. Because I'm saying I was a daddy's girl. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But my mother's husband is my dad, but he played the part as a father as well. You get what I'm saying? He's a family man and he have children. And see, I was the only girl, and pretty much, I mean, he had daughters too, but it's equal. It's unconditional love. You get what I'm saying? Up to now. And they've been married, over 20 years, 24, 25 years. So he played the part. He played the full part as a father. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what my father couldn't fulfill, and that was okay, because you can't give someone something that you don't have. And I'm not speaking about money. So the spiritually and different things of needing with what I need, I got from him, with for the most part. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the same thing being a mother, and it's the same thing being a mother. You get what I'm saying? A mom and a mother. What's the difference?
That's what
parent.
it's
basically being a parent. You get what I'm saying? Because anybody could be a mother, anybody could be a father, but it's about being a parent. You feel what I'm saying?
That's right.
Basically, that's what it boils down to, in my strong opinion. That's how I would take it with the father, between the dad and the father, and being a parent. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what I'm saying.
I think they like your dad. In other words, they said like a mom. Anybody can be a mom, but a father, they gonna be there regardless. If you still have a stepdaddy, that father still gonna be part of your life. He's still gonna be there. A
He's
dad
still gonna be there. And my father, he's still gonna be there, and my stepdad, he's still gonna both. He just played the roles, man. Basically he played the big role of a father. The father role.
Both of your parents, both of your dads are still with you.
Who, me?
Both of your dads are
still living. They still living. Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, my dad is. He's fight through dialysis, and my stepfather, he's a cancer survivor, a prostate cancer survivor.
That's good.
So now now with the age, he's going through that arthritis and things, stuff, different pains and stuff. So, but
let me ask Big O. Big O, what are you, Big O? Are you a father or a dad?
He probably both.
He brought it up, I want to know what he is, a father or a dad. Like both dads and father both have roles.
Right.
It could be your stepdad. It could be like a godfather that stand up, can be there when the real dad or father's not there. He said he's a father.
Right.
He said he's a father. So
right. So he full-fledged, he full-fledged a parent. You know what I'm saying? He's a father,
Yeah. So those ones that be dad, like they said, it can be because some like for instance, your brother can step in and be a child's dad. especially when they don't have a daddy figure
Right.
around.
You know.
Like my son helped my daughter out a lot, with her kids. Because
Mhm.
he's an uncle, but he also can be in that father-dad role
Right.
too.
And there's nothing wrong with wrong with that. I guess he was trying to say like a pappy type thing, pappy.
Oh, you know, it's some papping,
You
out
know,
there.
'cause that's like me. I've always been that mother than versus a friend. I ain't your friend. I'm your mama. Actually, I am their friend, but I'm a mother. I play the mother role. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
trying to be your friend or your girlfriend. You feel me? You
Tell her
know.
about it. That's why I tell my
So
children, we close. They know mom from a friend. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? You could be your
Mhm.
children friend, but you
Yeah.
gotta let them know
Mhm.
who the parent too.
Right. Yeah.
Big
You
old
know.
thank you
So
for giving me that feedback.
yeah,
Oh,
that was great. Thank you. That was definitely great.
mhm,
Yes, it was. Yes.
yes.
Hmm.
But that's what
Yeah.
we were just talking about today, just recognizing the fathers, the
But
dads, the
it's
moms,
important.
because it ain't easy raising children.
Yes. Right.
But
Hmm.
people do it. Some do it by themselves.
Yes.
So much
Yes.
stuff
Yes.
going on in the world now.
Yes.
They always say people should have a two family home, but people raising their children without fathers now.
And do a great job at it too.
Do a good job. I don't
Yeah.
think nothing wrong with that, because you don't have to sit there and take anything. You know what I'm saying? Some people does stay in relationships for their children.
And that's not good
How?
because if the relationship is toxic, that's not good for the child.
Yeah, that's true. But that's what a lot of people does do. Y'all, let's put some hearts in chat for Buddha, because I know she's really. Let's put some roses, some flowers in the chat for Buddha, because this time of the year, and I know what I did last year. I did Father Day. I don't know if she came on the panel or not, and she always, because her birthday is like a couple days after Father Day, and it really bothered her a lot. Even
Yeah.
though she
Love
said
you,
dad been
Buddha.
gone 9 years, they put some hearts and flowers or something that Buddha know we love her. And I know
Love,
Father Day it's gonna be
love you,
hard,
Buddha.
but
Yeah.
that's for anybody that's going through will be going through it. Same way when it come down to Mother's Day, it was a
Yeah.
lot of people were saying, it's gonna be hard
Yeah.
on them.
Yes.
Miss Keith said a father is typically defined as a male parent, while a dad is a more informal term used to describe a father who's involved in his child life and provide emotional support. Thank you, Miss Key. Miss Key just like we were saying, how those dads are really just like someone stepping up. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Hmm.
someone stepping up to the plate when the father's not, available or whatever. But I thank God for the fathers and the dads. Anybody that's out here providing for these children, helping these children, I salute those fathers there. You can easily hear a lot of people say it's a lot of deadbeat dads out there. Hey, it might be, but we don't know these people's
Right.
situations either, right?
That's right.
We
Hmm.
don't know why they deadbeat dads. We don't know what causing them not to provide for their children, or why they can't provide. We
A
don't
lot of them
know.
could be cycles. You get what I'm saying? And I spoke on that earlier too about that as well. Pray for them. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, you really just don't. Maybe some may know why, and maybe some don't. But when you don't know, you don't know, because a lot of times, again, whether it's a woman or a man, they
Mhm.
cannot give you something they don't have, and it's not making excuses for them. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're
To
right.
figure it out, because really the only person that really, when you stay down worrying about that absent parent, the only thing that you're harming is that child. You get what I'm saying?
That's it. That's
So
it.
it's just best to stay focused and try to make it work the best way you know how, and talk to your children and take care of your children the best way you know how. You
And
know.
you know, when I was younger, I always wanted my mom and dad to be together. Like,
Right,
when
yeah.
you're young, I always said I wish
Yeah.
they had been together, but they had their
Right.
reasons why they wasn't
Mhm.
together.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And a
Yeah,
lot of people
exactly.
always tell me and my husband, wow, they be telling my children, your mom and dad is still together. Like it's hard. Like, I mean, there are people been together, like you saying, your mom and your stepdad been together, what, over 20 years, right?
Yeah, about 24, 25 years.
Me and
I
my
think
husband
this
been
year
together
made
about
25.
35
No,
years.
this year is going to make, this year will make 25 years.
Okay.
August 12th. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've been married like finna be 32 years, but we've been together 35 because our daughter is 35 years old. And my daughter now, he's talking about, oh, how your mom and dad, they still together? How you
Yeah.
did it? It's all in what you want it to be.
Right. Yeah.
All
That's
you
what it's
want it to
about,
be.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what it's about,
All what you want it to be. So
And
did you
that's
go? I
a good
shared
thing.
your live last night. Did you do the movie? Did you do the movie review?
No, I want to do it.
Because I had
One
shared.
day.
I'm like, I don't see Vaughn
No,
live.
I did a different live. I was driving yesterday. I
Oh
didn't
yeah.
do the live movie review live.
Okay, yeah, I had
My
shared and I
co-host
was
wasn't feeling
waiting.
good, and I really
Mhm.
wasn't ready for it because I've been having a lot of stuff going on,
Yeah, I understand. I know you
you
was
know.
when it was the other night you was talking about
Yeah, I
something you
had death
had
in my
went
family.
through.
Yeah,
So
I
you
had
got
death in my
everything,
family.
you feeling okay? Because
Yeah,
I
I
was
had
just
death in
seeing
my
some things you
family.
was talking about.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
glad.
It's stuff, life, and it's just you know, you
Yeah.
know. My
Mhm.
daughter, she go through her stuff. She's still grieving over her father, and
Yeah.
her father was, I mean, she was a daddy's girl, you know.
Yeah. How long it
Yeah.
been now? 'Cause I
It's
remember
been a
when
year. It's been a year. It's been a
yeah,
year.
that's what I
Yeah.
thought. It ain't been
Mhm.
that long, but yeah, I remember when you was
Yeah.
so
Hmm.
that's your the daughter that came on my show that day or your other daughter?
Yeah. Her daughter. Yeah. Yeah. Her
Okay.
father. Yes. Yeah.
So she doing okay, but I know it probably be rough on her this weekend too,
Nah,
probably.
she's not okay. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Yeah.
Just coping.
Yeah, I
Um, uh,
understand.
just
Cause
trying to cope. This is a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So I've been trying to keep my head on. Sometimes I got to like stop and breathe and keep my head on, because there's so much
yeah,
stuff going on,
I
so
know it's a lot.
tough.
It's a lot. But
It's a lot.
yeah, that's all we can do, is take one day at a
Mhm.
time. So what
Yes,
you been
one
doing
day.
today? What you been
Today
doing
I was
today?
pulled back, chilling and talking to my friend. We was out, we went to the store and stuff. I was out there in the people cheering
Yeah, I
store.
did. So it popped up
And
that you
getting
did a
some
haul. I
ginger.
gotta go
And
back and
not
see it.
realizing, I'm like, yeah, it's busy out here. I'm like, no wonder. I'm like, yeah, it's Father's Day weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, Father's Day. It's Father's Day weekend, and it's busy out there in the
So
street.
are you planning on cooking a dinner or something? Or you
And
just
it's
I saw
crazy
you did a
because
haul.
my youngest girl had asked me. She's told me when she left from here. This is yesterday, the day before yesterday. She said, don't cook Sunday when I ain't here because I haven't been cooking. Because I haven't been really well. I've been here kind of messed up due to the death in the family. But one,
Yeah.
then I had a bad experience that I
Yeah,
shared.
I heard you the other night.
Okay, yeah,
Woo,
bad experience, and then I've
I
had
know
the
that
death right
was.
after that. So I'm just like ain't had the energy. So I ain't cooked,
Yeah.
you know. So
Mm-hmm.
then I'm forgetting is what she said about the Sunday. I ain't thinking no more about what she's talking about. And I thought about it. I'm like, okay, it's Father's Day, so she know I probably ain't the cook. But she in Houston, Texas, though. She in Houston. She went on a little trip.
I read you said you didn't cook while she was here.
No, she's saying don't try to cook while I'm not here Sunday. She's
Okay.
telling me not to cook Sunday, and I'm not
Yeah,
thinking
but she
about what
telling
she's
you not
saying.
to cook.
So Sunday, she know I'm gonna cook Sunday because Sunday is Father's Day.
I don't know what we having, but Oh no.
I took out some red quarters. I clean, I cleaned my deep freeze out and I came for some leg quarters. I said, I'm
You
gonna
need
get
to go visit 6 Balls, honey. 6 Ball clean out. 6 Ball cleaned out her freezer, boy. She was cooking up some that day. Then I seen her. You bet. You up? I mean, if you want to come up now, it's up to you, Buddha. I don't want to press you up here now. I'm gonna drop a link.
Yeah, we need to go over our house because I seen that I seen it on my TV. I seen that that grocery how they hooked her up.
See, Bo,
I'm like, I need to go over there and eat. Shoot.
See, Bo at and cleaned out. Now look, she cleaned out everything, then she went and filled it back up. I told her send me some of that food.
That's a blessing.
And I'm not saying that none of the kids' father in their life, but I can say this. She look out for those kids. You know what I'm saying? She makes sure the children get fed. So I'm thinking she's the father and the mother over there. I mean,
I think that's the most important thing, you know, and this is what I'll be speaking on. And actually, and I have something I'm gonna speak on today. It's crazy because it's going to kind of connect because I got this. I literally have it written down here. I already have it written
you know
down.
What? It's good that we connect. It's good that we continue these conversations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it's something.
You two creative. We
it's something similar. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna speak on it today or maybe another day, but I got it written down.
What time you normally go live at what 5:45?
It is good though because you gotta remember, you know, that regardless to what, you may not be. Nobody's a perfect parent, but you gotta look at all the good stuff that you do to provide to make sure your children is good. You get what I'm saying?
That's right.
Making sure that they're straight, you know, and that's what it's about, you know, because you have other parents and not knowing the story, and then a lot of them is just excuses. You get what I'm saying too?
Yes,
you get what I'm saying? You know, a lot of it, you know.
So true.
And I'm not here to judge or down. I'm just here to put the truth out. That no more excuses. You get what I'm saying? Because you have, and I have a family member. I watched her, whereas you know, times when I've seen her walking, I picked her up because she had no car, going to work, and she didn't have like 8 children. She didn't give up, even though I gave her the encouraging words. Quite sure other people gave her encouraging words, you know. But they wasn't in the system. Nothing. You get what I'm saying? It ain't no excuse. If you could see people,
you know, I gotta ask you, anybody know you first? Is somebody in the background, y'all? Do anybody know? I gotta see. Do I know you? Who is this? His name is. I have to check people out. I have to check people out before I let them. Their name is JTJR. JTJR Grows in Alaska. Anybody? I have to check you out because I don't want nobody flashing me. You know who that is, Buddha? Okay. Buddha know you know Buddha?
Oh, they trying to come up stage.
I have to look, we got to do background checks over here.
Oh, I know that whole part. You got to do some background check, right?
Buddha, he okay?
Let me
go on, my girl,
Buddha. Wow, I thought you knew me.
No.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that. I thought you knew me.
I knew the other man. He came up and palm bombed me.
Got to do some background check around here.
So how y'all ladies doing?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
Because that's what happened to me before I lit somebody up and they pulled out everything. I said, I don't want to see none of that today. That's why I do. So how are you doing? I'm seeing you in other people's chat, but you know how they go. Welcome.
And that's why I'm surprised you didn't know who I was. I'm like, wow, I'm in interrogation real quick.
I
But
don't know, 'cause I
it,
can't
it,
see
it,
any
You
season.
in the background just smiling. I'm like, okay, then what the other man was doing smiling. Then he came up and just whoop, let it all hung out.
no, the eyes are married.
Needs to do. Well, how
Yeah, I
you
won't be doing nothing like that.
be
But how
doing?
y'all doing?
We
Hey, you
doing
got the
great.
ones be married. They be doing that crazy stuff. Whether listen, married with children, grands, and mama still
Who you
living,
know?
the
I
dad,
be getting
everything.
yeah.
You right now.
No,
Well,
I'm
how
just
you
saying for
doing?
real.
You
Tell
correct.
everybody who you are so we can know how to find you. Let's go see if I'm connected with you. Tell everybody who you are.
I
Yeah.
am GT Junior.
Yeah, I'm
My
Okay.
connected.
channel name is GT Junior Grows at Alaska. And I
Okay.
am currently living in Alaska. I've been up here about half of my life. I'm a
Mm-hmm,
45-year-old man. I am
mm-hmm.
married. I got a child.
All right.
Happy
I got
Father's
a great
Day.
personality. I do this. I grow food. I work with
Awesome.
individuals that experience disabilities.
Okay.
That's what I see every day. You see that though?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, we got mountains every day. I am from the state of Georgia, born and raised, Columbus, E County
Okay.
Projects. That's me though.
You from
So
Columbus, Georgia?
I was born in Columbus, Georgia. Yes.
What you say? You
You know where E Can at?
who?
E Canny, Elizabeth Canny Projects.
I probably do, but I'm not. But like, I'm in Columbus today. My daughter moved up here.
Oh, for real?
Oh,
You in my city? What? Buena Vista Road, Victory Drive,
you know,
BTW, Folly
we
Home.
know Buena Vista Road.
Yeah, yeah, that's that me
A
there.
small world, but nice to meet you. But
Ain't
I'm
that
sorry.
song?
No,
Yeah, that's
actually,
all
I
right.
did.
That's cool.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
What?
Ain't that
Yeah, that's
That's
nice.
that's
Yeah.
something for real. Yeah,
That's
for
how
real.
that's what's up. Yeah.
welcome in, Grandma Lynn? But we was talking about today. Well, happy Father's Day. Let's tell
Yes. Happy
GT
Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. Happy
Yes.
early Father's
Mhm.
Day. And what we was talking about, I want to see what kind of father do you say you can you say what kind of father you are? Are you like a friend father? Are you like one of those stuff? You know,
What that
just
is though? What's a friend father? What's that?
like some father you like dap the kids up, like like you
Right.
Oh,
That
y'all
no,
funny.
you said the
Y'all
right
funny.
thing. You say G what you say is G2?
GT, like the car.
GT. GT.
GT.
Okay.
Yeah.
GT. You said that right, GT. What's that? The father's friend.
You
Friend
got
a
that
friend.
right, but you know how some of them fathers like, they hang with their children. You know, like I said, me and my daughter, they're close, but I know we know what a parent, you know what I'm
No,
saying.
you got a boundary to it. Set boundary
That's
to it.
right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know how your kid is, but do you have what kind of father are you? One of those tough kind of fathers, or just what do your children say about you? Oh, Dad, you know you tough, you strict. Are you strict?
Well, whatever he say, he don't say it to my face. Um, that's first of all. He
Yeah,
know that I'm involved. He know that I love him.
Right.
He
yeah,
You
know
an
I'm gonna look out
involved
for his
parent.
best interests.
Right.
He ain't supposed to like me. He just supposed to know that I'm there for him. That's all.
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay. You an involved
Yes,
parent.
Um,
you
Well
summed it
said.
up right there. I like that's what you just
Well,
said.
well said. Yes.
I,
Mm-hmm.
I am friendly with my son, but I am not my
Right.
friend's son. Me and my son
Right.
would never hang out on that level. We will
Yeah.
have boundaries, but my
Right.
Yeah.
son is about to turn 15 next month.
Okay.
Um, but I'm involved.
Right.
Yeah, that's the
Mhm.
main thing.
Yeah, I'm the school year. He's here with me during the
Mhm.
summer. He's in Georgia with his mama.
Right.
Okay.
Um,
Mhm.
yeah, so I'm really involved. His mama know it. She tells me I'm a good daddy.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
So they
awesome.
I'm
call you
I'm doing
co-parent.
my
You
job.
co-parent.
I'm
Okay. You co-parent. Yes.
That is
Yeah, I
That's
awesome.
co-parent.
good. Yes.
Yeah,
That
Yes.
is
but
awesome.
Mhm.
And what you said, I really like that. Involved. You involved. You
Yes.
you know, You're not a deadbeat. Put it like that.
No, I had my child. My son came into my life when I was older. I was 31 years old, so I had matured enough to where I understood my job, and I'm
Yes.
happy that I was at that age versus being younger because I probably wouldn't have been as
Right.
dedicated
Yeah.
as I am now because I didn't,
Right. Right.
yeah.
So
But
that's great.
I had good examples. I just, you know, ain't want
Right.
kids.
That's why I was speaking on, like how you have that good example, but you may detour and be doing other things, right?
Right,
Doing
right.
things differently.
And that's
Right.
what
Yeah.
a lot of the children need these days. They
Mhm.
need those type of parents. A lot of,
Hmm.
especially the fathers. I'm not knocking the fathers that are not in the children life, but like the way how things are now, they need their fathers in their life, whether you do co-parent or not. At least be part of their lives. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Vaughn, you got anything you want to ask him? We ain't trying to drill you up here now, but we just come and say about fathers.
Um. Okay. No, not really, but yes, it is. Okay. So if you had a daughter, what would okay
I
between
gotta go to the
your
restroom.
son,
Y'all talk till I get back.
your daughter, the daughter and son? Do you think it's different, raising them different? Of course it's different because she's a girl, but just because the son, like I said, like me being the mother, right? I would still teach my son to have respect for women. You know how most people feel like, well, he a boy, I ain't gotta worry about him. No, I would want my son sleeping around and just doing anything. I would want him to have respect for women. You know what I'm saying? And as the daughter, of course, I want her to have respect for herself. I was saying as a parent. Do you get what I'm coming from? You know,
Oh yeah,
what
yeah.
that so yeah. Mm-hmm. Because
I
some people, I'm
feel
quite sure you've been around people, men saying that they ain't worrying about the boys, they ain't got to worry about the boys like that. It depends. Then again, it depends on the environment. But it still don't mean the environment either. It's just people of their opinions of how they feel about things. They ain't got to worry about it because he a boy. Me personally, boy or girl, I still would want to raise them the same way. But of course, she's going to be different because she's a girl. You get what I'm saying? He's going to be different because he's a boy. But you still want to teach them the right, proper way. The right thing. The verses of saying
right.
no.
I'm just drinking
It
this
don't matter,
water.
but it do matter. It matters a lot.
Well, I believe that there's no such thing as equality. There's a such thing as being fair.
Right,
So
fair,
if I
right.
had, even if I had two sons or three sons, I'm not gonna love them or nurture them the same way that in
Mm-hmm.
the same manner. Some are
Mm-hmm.
gonna need more guidance, more love,
Yeah.
more attention than the others. So when you're dealing with a man and a female, our brains totally are different. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely treating my son differently than I treat my daughters because my
Mm-hmm.
son, if he has these ideas about um trying to find
Because he's a growing man. That's why he had different, the mindset is different. Yes. Mm.
so
Yeah.
I
he's
get
talking
it.
about his
Mhm.
desires and stuff,
Right.
and so I
It's
will
different.
equip him with the knowledge before he
Right.
even states that, and then when he starts to ask me questions about things, then I'll
Mm-hmm.
take him to the store so that he's equipped for that. But if it's and I will tell him about, well, I'm sorry, a woman has to respect herself on certain levels when it comes
Right.
down to a man. I'm sorry,
Right.
I'm not
Yeah.
trying to
Mm-hmm.
be
No,
disrespectful,
I'm
you saying it
but
right.
saying,
It's well said.
I,
It's well
I'm
said. Yeah, it's
so
well
I'm
said because it's going
teach
back
him
to what
that
it's
because
going
he
back
was
to what
asking me
I'm saying. Yeah.
questions about
Yeah.
a little girl, and
mm-hmm.
he
Mm-hmm.
asked her, so I was like, well, what how her daddy gonna let you do that? Oh, that's not really her daddy. I was like, what?
Right.
I was like, okay,
Right.
well, her mama should step in. Oh, it's really not her mama.
Right.
I dropped my
Mm-hmm.
head. I said, Lord, I said, nah, son, you can't kick it with her like that. And
Right.
there's always a caution. We've been taught little things as we go along in life,
Mhm.
you know, stereotypes and stuff like that, negative, bias, or indifferent. We have those. And because
Right.
of those, I told him, like, look, she may be looking for more than just a good time, son. So you need to
Right.
protect yourself. And
Right.
and then when I say you need to protect yourself, I mean you need to protect more than just, you
Right.
know, the physical extremities.
Right.
You need to
Right.
protect your mind
Ev-
as well.
Right.
But
Yes.
with my daughter, there's a no go. There's a no go. Ain't no. I'm sorry. I'm trying to raise. If God give me the chance um to father some more kids out here with my wife, I'm trying to bring a little girl out here that understands that you don't give it until you say I do.
Yeah, I
It's
get
not
it. And that's well
typical, but
said.
that's
That's
my
well
wife's
said.
job. That's my
Mm-hmm.
wife's job. And
Mm-hmm.
from having this conversation with others, they said that it's my job even more than hers, probably. So
Mm-hmm.
but no,
Yes.
I'm just trying to,
Mm-hmm.
preserve that innocence when it comes down to,
Yes.
if I have a daughter,
Mm-hmm.
no
Yeah.
makeup,
Well
no
said. Well
skimpy
said.
clothes and stuff. So
Yes. Well
yeah.
said. Yeah. Well
That's
said.
awesome.
Yeah.
And I like
These
everything
are
you had
topics that
said.
need to be spoken on more now than ever because it just got to break them cycles, them patterns
Yeah,
and stuff,
yeah,
So
that's
well
true.
said. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
because
can I
we
go ahead?
gotta, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. We gotta take our shame and,
Mm-hmm.
like I made some bad choices in my life,
Right. Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
I'm not ashamed of those. It made me the
Right.
man that I am. I'm
Right.
not going to change anything about who I am or my life
Right.
because I am
Mm-hmm.
free out here in this world. I'm able to,
Amen. Amen.
there's a lot of different things that I could have been, exposed to, but
Right.
a
Mm-hmm.
lot of my morals were still intact, but I did make
Right.
some bad
Right.
choices.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And, I
Mm-hmm.
don't, it's not everybody's business, but I also don't hide those when it comes down
Right.
to informing my son
Understandable.
about choices that he should make. When it comes down to, and I tell him, you don't want a co-parent, son. That is
Mm-hmm.
number one. If you can
Mm-hmm.
make sure that when you're doing what you're doing, that you're searching deeper than just physical extremities.
That is so
So
well said. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Good
it's
advice. Good.
Yes, it is. Mm-hmm.
because
Um,
co-parenting is hard. I mean, me and his
Yeah.
mama, we good. She
yeah.
respects me to the highest. She asks my opinion. When it comes down to discipline, when it comes down to grades, when it comes down to a lot of different things, she
Mhm.
respects me.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And I for her the same. We both
Mm-hmm.
in relationships. Everybody understands. My wife comes first, but
Right.
I
Definitely.
have to deal with my son's mom for the rest of my life.
Right.
It doesn't
Exactly.
matter it
Yeah,
doesn't matter anything else, but the rest of my life I
I
have to
get it.
deal with her. So I'm gonna be as cordial as
Right.
I
That's right.
possibly can.
Possible can.
Eh,
I get it.
Right.
I get it.
That's
I
right.
get it. I
And
get it.
that's
I
good
get it.
that y'all are cordial about that.
Yeah.
Because
Mm-hmm.
Columbus,
Yeah.
I mean, from where you live to Columbus, that's miles. I mean, that's woo.
Yeah.
That's all
You have
right.
your
Yeah.
son right now for his summer. He's out for the summer already.
Yeah, he's out for the summer. He's in Columbus right now. Yeah, he's in Columbus right now. He was
Okay.
made up here, but his mama, it's a long story, but she's
No,
in
I
Georgia. Yeah, she's
understand.
in Georgia, and
Yeah.
he
Mm-hmm.
goes to school up here. The last 5 years, 4 years, something like that. He's been living here. First four of his
Okay.
life, he was living here, and then
Yeah.
she took him to Georgia, and I let her know, like, look,
Yeah.
he's a black little boy. He need
Right.
Yeah,
his daddy, and
I
Right.
understand.
Right.
and
You have to step
she
in.
agreed
Yeah.
with me.
Mm-hmm.
She
Yeah.
agreed with
Mm-hmm.
me, so
So
I
you
get to be
went. I
daddy,
got my hands. My
and
hands
it's
is
the
up to
best
you.
job I ever had
My
in my
hands.
life, y'all.
My hands. My
Wow.
hands goes up to
Enjoy.
you. Thank you, because this is what they our especially the boys, because it ain't hard out here. I'm gonna keep it real for the black man. You get what I'm saying? It's not. It ain't
That's why
easy.
I
Excuse
was
me,
the
not
way
hard.
I
It
am.
ain't easy out here for
Mhm.
and then the younger ones as they growing up. So as the father and what you doing, you stepped in to do that. Thank you. You get what I'm
You're doing a
saying?
good job.
Job well done, and just keep on pushing, and God bless you. And I like how you said that And that's so important,
Yeah.
Your wife come first, not
Yeah.
saying it's overruled over your son or anyone, but she come first and you connect with her and y'all all connect together, it's gonna cause you level because that's so important. You get what I'm saying?
Amen. It
Very
is
important.
very
know,
important.
You
And see,
know,
that's why
yeah.
I was so
Yeah.
hesitant about my daughter moving to Columbus. Because she has a 13-year-old son.
Yeah.
And you know how Columbus, the crimes,
the influence, the environment.
Right,
I'm from E. County Projects.
You know what? When I get off, I'm gonna see how far that is from where we at.
E. County Projects. I understand.
Yeah.
And you know for
I
yourself.
moved when I was 13. I moved from E. County to come to Alaska because my dad seen that there was things that I was going to be exposed to. There's things that I was exposed to way early.
Wow.
And he asked me, I said, okay, my mama didn't like it, but she accepted it finally. And I came up here and then I was up here and I didn't like it. And I went back to Georgia and then it was just, it's a lot. And then I finally came back up here and I'm like, I'd never go back to Columbus, Georgia unless I'm going to visit my family. 90% of my family is still in Columbus, Georgia.
I feel you.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like New York. I love New York. I love it. It's so much to do, but it's not a place I would want to live. You get what I'm saying? And my family is there, up there in the city, my mom, mother, but just somewhere to visit and do different things, but not somewhere I would want to live.
That's one of the biggest fears that I have. But we talking to my grandson. They're going to a new school. I think my granddaughter gonna go to Hardaway. I know you know that school, right? You heard of Hardaway?
Yeah, I heard of Hardaway.
She supposed to be going to Kendrick, but it's so bad out there. My daughter had to sign a paper because she did not want her to go to that school there. And it's bad that the schools have these bad reputations the way they got. They got some bad reputation, bringing guns to school, bringing all that illegal substance and all that stuff. And my grandson will be going to another school, but I pray that I tell him, this is what I tell my grandson: do not follow the crowd.
Right.
Use your own mind. When he's gonna be a new student, and they gonna try him. They gonna try to.
Oh yeah.
In other words, they gonna see what he made of. And only thing we gonna do is I'm gonna be praying that he don't end up with the wrong crowd, because they does have gangs. They do, like Greg keeps trying to correct the way I talk. They do have gangs up here. They do still have gangs in Columbus. But I believe my grandson is smarter than that. I think he's way smarter than that to get involved. But we just gonna see. My daughter like, Mama, you may have to go back to school down there with you. But I don't live in Columbus. It's just like I do, because I be up all the time. But she was just saying, she had mentioned it to me by him going out. Because my grandson like to be in sports. He like to be involved in different activities. And I don't want, up here, they do have better advances and choices up here in Columbus when it comes down to sports and things like that. But I just hope he just use his own mind. Don't be a follower. That's what I tell him.
It's hard not to be a follower. It's hard.
He said it.
It is hard not to be a follower. I've seen somebody.
It really is so. It is so true. A lot of times when you try to ignore things and not trying to even be in it, you end up getting sometimes you get caught up in some things and not even trying to. You know what I'm saying? So that's so true, man.
Be praying.
It's like with anything that we lay our eyes on, there's a fad that comes along with it. Like even the
Yeah.
Taco Bell may drop something, and then you see online somebody talking about it. We're following the crowd. You see? So
It's real.
it's easy for us to follow a trend, but we got to know when to stop. And that's what I teach.
Right.
That's what I've been trying to teach my son is you got to know
Yeah,
when to say, nah, I'm not going. Okay.
That's
And I tell
right.
him when,
Yeah.
if you're in the car with somebody and you know that something is not right, you make an excuse. You make an excuse for why you can't go or you got to be dropped off. Daddy'll come and get you. And you got enough
Right.
money on your car to where you can call an Uber or something like that and get
that's
picked
right.
and get taken home. Because I can't tell him not to be, it's certain things that I can't tell him not to do, or he's gonna do it and he's not gonna tell me. So I tell
Yeah,
him to be at least don't go to jail. My job is to keep him from getting a
absolutely.
felony, keep him from having a baby too early, and keep him from having an STD. That's my primary focus when it comes
Mhm.
down to raising my son. Of course, I want him to be a good person.
Yes,
When it comes down to religion, stuff like that, that's not my job. That's a
yes.
relationship, and spirituality comes. It's ingrained in us as Black people.
Mhm,
I didn't mean
mhm.
to say that. It's
I
ingrained
know what
in
you
me from a young age that spirituality is in me. It's not something that was taught to me. It's in me. So
mean.
I want him to be a good person. Me and my dad, we had conversations about that because he wanted me to influence him a different type of way. And that's
Mhm,
fine for a lot of different people. But I want
Right.
that heart to be right first. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
it's hard to keep kids from being influenced by others because
That's
that's part of
real.
their environment.
That's
I
Yes.
great
seen a
message.
dude with some cool Air Max Nikes on, and I'm like, man, I
Mhm.
want those, you know. So
Yeah,
it's easy for us to be
yeah,
influenced, especially if we have the resources to obtain those. If it's,
Yeah. That's so
just to
true.
go chill with somebody or whatever, because
yeah.
our parents are expecting us to be somewhere else, it's easy. It's easy.
That's true. That is
It
so
is.
true.
Yeah.
That's a powerful message what he put out. Look at
Yeah,
it just like an
I
open.
like that.
When you look at things in a different way, different clarity of things. Different way of looking at things. I love that what he said. JT, thank you for sharing that.
Thank you for
You
coming
know,
up, sharing.
yeah, yeah. Thank
I was
you very
wondering was I
much.
Now
was
you
gonna
know me now.
yeah, I know you now. And I was just wondering was I gonna get a father up here, because I said I want
Right.
my fathers. But I want to ask you about your dad. I mean, you don't have to tell me your business, but what kind of father you think you had, and what kind of influence that he put on you to pass on to your child, to your son.
My dad has been present in my life from day one.
Mm-hmm.
Him being a husband, he was a sucky husband from with my mama, his ex-wife, and yeah, my dad's been married 3 times. So
Ooh,
to be a
he a
husband,
rolling
he
stone
he
like my
taught me.
dad.
Well, he took care of his business as he tells me. Because when I sang that song, he's like, "Don't sing that song, son." But as
My
far
dad
as
been
being a
married twice,
father,
3 times too.
as
Three
far as
times.
being a father, he has definitely been present. The reason why I am in Alaska right now is because of him. The
That's
reason
great.
why I pay attention to my son as much as I do is because of him. He has
That's
been giving me a
awesome.
good example. Like my car put me down on Tuesday, and
Mm-hmm.
he's been telling me to save money. Car put me down. Transmission, $3,200. So,
Ooh.
you know, I told him because I got 2 jobs. I work
Mm-hmm.
about 70 to 80 hours a week. And I was
Yeah.
like, I was telling him I was going to try to use one of my supervisor's car. It's a little piece of car, but I'm the type of person where as long as it can get me from A to B and back to
Yeah.
A, I'm cool with it. You
Right.
know what I'm
I
saying?
know
I'm
that's
I'm not
right.
the type of person. And he
I
was
know
like,
that's
"Oh
right.
no, he can't do that because it's not in his name. It's not in your name and stuff like that. You can't put
Mm-hmm.
insurance on it like that." I was like, he was like, it's just only, it's only a little money. I was like, "Dad, only a little money." I was like, "That's 3 days. That's 3 days of money, Dad." He was like, well, you could borrow my car." It's like, what? So he's present, and
That's
he's
awesome.
present.
That's
Yeah,
good.
but I gotta go in this store and they got music playing in here. I gotta
Okay.
return this.
I
I got the wrong size.
understand. I
Hey, I
enjoyed
appreciate y'all allowing me to come up.
welcome to come back over. I know you now.
All right, then y'all have a good one. Y'all put it.
Okay.
Hey,
Happy Father's
most
Day.
people know that if you put up for a guest to come up and I'm in your chat, I'm probably gonna come up because I love the camera and I love to talk. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Trust the
We do
process.
too.
Yeah.
I do
Yeah.
too. Thank
Have a
you.
Huh?
great weekend.
Yep. Yep.
Happy Father's Day. Wow, that was
Yeah,
awesome.
that was nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
mean, he
Yeah. Hmm.
sums up a lot of things that,
Yeah.
we was
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
Being there in that child life.
Hmm. Yes.
It started in he started off with his dad. And
Right. Hmm.
he ended up there
Hmm.
with his dad. And
Hmm.
and like you were saying too about the pattern and things like that.
Hmm. Hmm.
It was so great.
Yeah, that
And
was great. But you know
and
the thing about it, even though still what his father, he may have been married more than one time, but he
mhm,
still was involved with his son. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes
absolutely.
that don't mean you may not know what that may be going on
Mhm,
with that. But
yeah,
he still was that father. You know what I'm saying? Because look
yeah,
at him.
yeah.
He's a great father. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
You
Grandma
know?
Lynn, how
So
you
that's
doing?
awesome.
You have
Hello.
a memory of your dad? Anybody want to come up and share a memory about their dad? Or if you're a dad, if you want to come up here, you can come up here on the panel. Vaughn, are you going live? You don't know. You might pop up, or you don't know.
Yeah, I'm going live. I don't know what time though.
Okay,
It's probably be a pop up live or
okay. But
what time I go live? 5:45.
yeah. But sometimes we'll pop up. You know how we do, especially when we get to doing things. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was a
Yeah.
great discussion because and wow, I didn't even know you were from Columbus. Ain't that some? Meet somebody on YouTube. I have met some people on YouTube from Georgia, but it's my first time having somebody on my channel
Yeah,
saying
right.
they
So
from
close,
Georgia.
right?
I'm like,
That
what?
was nice.
What? But he probably like, this lady back. She don't want to put people on her panel. I have to look at it, see who you would. He about to just smile. Oh, Lord.
Oh,
Lord, it's
look,
fearing me getting anxiety. I
look. I ain't making no better
real
because he married and stuff. I ain't making no better. I'm like, hey, they be married with children, with grandparents and everything, and still be doing foolish stuff.
Well, like yesterday, I was doing it live with young Riz, right? This man came in my chat about is Georgia girl single. That's why I put Mrs. up there. That's why cause my husband do be peeping in this chat, good. Cause he'll tell my daughter, like if I be up here with my daughter, right? To my why your mama didn't come out with you? Oh, she lied. I already know she lied. I'm like, yeah.
Oh,
But
ooh,
yeah,
doing that
this
background check.
was a awesome. No, I was like, I'm wondering if somebody get any nails up here. I was just saying to myself, is somebody get a male figure just to hear their point of view?
Right,
Oh,
yeah, because
we
it makes a
women, we
big
gonna
difference.
talk now. But
Yeah, it
then
makes
Big
a big
O,
difference.
he put some comments in the chat. Shout out to
Hmm.
Big O. Thank you for putting your comments in
Yes.
the chat. But
Hmm.
that's good that you
Yes.
have something to. I mean, I
Hmm.
salute JT. He got something to pass on to his son.
Right. Yes.
You
Right.
know,
Yes. 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 Yes.
yeah, my
Yes.
dad been married 3 times, because he was married to my mom. And then he was
Hmm.
married to other women, but we was always in his life. And he was always in
Right.
our life. We were just
Right.
staying in different towns. He
Right.
wanted me
Right.
to move down
Yes.
there with him, but he told me, he said I didn't want to leave because I had just started talking to my husband. We was,
Hmm.
dating, and I told him I didn't want to leave my mama. He said, no, that ain't the reason you want to leave. That ain't the
Hmm.
reason you want to stay. He said, I want to go back and be with my husband. But I
Hmm.
told him I didn't want to leave my mama. And right now
Hmm.
today, I go out of town, but I try to because I don't be like to be too far from her. You know what I'm saying? Because,
Right.
I'm just used to being around. I'm just used to being around my mom. I go visit my dad. I mean, sometimes he feeling a certain way. He be like, oh, you ain't gonna leave your mom. I already know that you ain't gonna leave your mom.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
both of them are in my life. My mom and dad are both in my life. I thank God for them both. And
Yeah.
I look at them at their ages. I know, as being a mom myself, I know it takes a lot to raise kids and get them to, be there for them. And what I like what JT was saying about he's involved, and that's one of the good things to do, be involved in your children's life, to be involved in. That's one thing I like what he said too, about he's involved.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, me too. That's why basically that's what I was saying, being that the parent being involved and not being their friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he was saying, I'm not his friend, I'm his father. He's his parent. He's an involved parent,
And that's
Yeah,
what they
that's
gonna
how I've
say.
always been. Not trying to be my daughter's
What I
friend,
said,
which I
Mickey.
am their friend, but I'm their mother. I've always been a mother first. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mickey, what I called him.
So that's what he was basically. That's what he's saying. He said he his friend. He of course they may have them talks and stuff though, but he is father first, and that's what it's about, man.
That's what I tell my children. We can laugh all day, but when it come down to my, I'm the parent. I'm the parent.
That whole part, yes.
I'm the parent. You gotta know when, like me and my kid, we do a lot of things together, but when it come down to being the parent, you got to know the boundaries. You gotta know the boundaries. Not those kids would try to disrespect you. Hey, Six Ball.
Yeah.
You want to come up? Anybody else want to come up?
Okay, guys, I'll talk to you later. I have family over. I just got company over.
I
love you guys.
Y'all
have a good day.
So you gonna continue, like, I know you probably gonna talk a topic, so you gonna
I got a topic going on. So
you already got your live schedule?
No.
Well, we know Bomb going live sometime today. Today.
I'll talk to you guys later. All right.
I enjoyed you, and thank you for sharing your input on everything.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Anybody else that want to come up? But this has been a great show. Bomb, I appreciate you as always. Buddha, did you want to come up? You want to come up and talk about something? I know you got a birthday coming up. I know that. You want to come up and drop the link again. But I enjoyed GT. Look, I didn't see him before. You know how you guys haven't seen people in a while. You have to make sure that's who they are. You watching Empire last season. It still come on? I know that's you watching like a season of it. How you doing, Buddha? You okay, right? I know it's gonna be hard on you this weekend. You okay? If you want to come up and say something, you can. But if not, I'm probably gonna wrap this on up. But like they said, Father Day and Mother Day is every day. Anytime you are able to be part of your family lives, your children lives, just being part of their lives is a good thing. Y'all see I'm very active in my children's life, in my grandkids' life. It seems like I can't have it no other way. I love being a mom. I love being a grandparent. And those are two things that I thank God for giving me the opportunity to be a mom and to be a grandparent. It's a lot. And it is Father's Day weekend. It's a lot of moms that stood in those fathers' roles. Maybe some of those moms had those choices to do what they have to do for their family. They do what they got to do for their children. That's free. Mickey or Buddha, and one of y'all want to come up and share anything? You said there's no more Father's Day. I understand. That's what I know. I know you had spoke on it before, but yeah, yeah. You know, I can't say how you feel because I still have my dad, and I felt so good talking to him this morning, laughing, and it just, you know, I just said my daddy came a long way, and I thank God daily for what, you know, what he have already overcome and the things that he's still trying to overcome, you know. And we was talking about his cancer and everything. And he was saying no, he doesn't have it anymore. And it just like I couldn't help but to shed some tears when he told me that this morning that he doesn't have cancer anymore, and that it's just like, you know, it's like something just lift up off your chest, off your heart, and that's what happened. I'll be seeing him probably. He coming out on the 29th, and he's happy, and you know, I'm happy, and I thank God for my dad. I am. Y'all girls want to come up? Y'all know y'all supposed to come up now. Buddha. Hey, Buddha. It seems like I've been missing you all week. How you been doing?
I'm alright.
You okay?
Um,
It seems like I've been missing you all week. You okay?
yeah, I'm fine.
I know you said something about your internet one day, right?
Oh, that
Did you?
was Wednesday when I was gonna go up on Suspano. The
Uh,
internet, I heard like a gunshot. It was
what?
a
Hey,
transformer blue.
Latonya.
Yeah, the transformer blue, and the
So
power didn't
it
come back
was
for
stormy
like
down there.
it was raining. Like it's rained today.
Uh,
My next door neighbor, her pool. The water so high, and then when it was pouring rain, when the transformer blew on Wednesday, my
uh.
next door neighbor, her pool's like right there. So
Wow.
all her water was coming into my yard. And I told him,
What?
oh, look at this. I was like, look at this, look at this. I was like,
So it
look at
flooding
this.
out or something?
Yeah, all her water came out. My mom was like, "What? Oh my gosh, that's from her
Ooh.
pool." I was like, "Yeah," and then all of a sudden, like we looked again, and like we walked away to do something, and then we walked back to look
Uh-huh.
because pipe came, FPNL contractors pipe. They came
What?
and they were knocking on the door, and I had told my mom to get up. The people are here. And I go, oh well, then they're over at Mila's house next door.
Uh-huh.
So when we look, it was still pouring, and when we look, all the water, it's like it went to us, and it's like someone sucked it back.
Wow. So
Cause
it was
I was
pretty
like,
bad, huh?
yeah, that's all. That's just reaching your stairs.
Ooh.
I was
I
like,
hadn't even watched the news, and I mean, Keith said, you know, it's storming or something down there in Florida. And I'm like, what? And we were just down that way, what, 2 weeks ago?
yeah, what's bad is having neighbors with pools because when it rains, they stupid behinds can't empty it. The whole
Wow.
golf course has been
So it just
closed for
went
like,
everywhere.
yeah, the golf course has been closed for like 3 days now because
Okay.
of the flood. It's all flooded. There's nothing but puddles and everything. I take this one out on the golf course because
Mhm.
there's some parts that are not flooded. But she runs
Anybody
and
want
she
to come up and
rolls in the
share a memory
grass.
about their dads? Anybody want to share a memory about their dad, or they want to wish their dads happy Father Day? That's what this show about. Um, Go ahead, Boo. I know it's gonna be hard on you this
Uh,
weekend because I know every
nah,
time I do
I
something
don't.
for Father's Day, huh?
I don't focus no more. I don't really know when Father's Day is. I don't care to know, and that's
Yeah.
just that's just how it's always been since 2014 was the last Father's Day for me. So
Yeah. I
other
mean,
than that, I don't know when it is. I know I was supposed to be born on that day,
mm-hmm.
and my mom said she was supposed to go that day to go ahead and induce or something to
Mm-hmm.
give birth to me, but I ended up not coming till the end of the month.
Mm-hmm. So your birthday, what, the 20, what, 6?
Yeah,
29?
26.
Oh, I knew it was one of them
It's
days.
13 days after my father died.
Can we put some hearts, some flowers in the chat for Booty, y'all? Let her know we love her and we're thinking about her, you know. Let's put some roses, some heart in
That,
the chat for Booty.
that's what I do.
That's your
That's
dad.
my daddy.
I know
Yeah.
I saw you was drawing with Trinity yesterday.
Huh?
Trinity was drawing yesterday. Well, that was
Tra-
you or Trinity drawing yesterday.
Trini was drawing, not me.
Oh,
Cause
okay.
I told her I don't draw online. I don't like drawing online because you gotta conversate with people in chat, and it's hard for me because I gotta focus.
Yeah.
And then
But
with
that's
the
a
right
nice
side motor
picture.
skills, yeah, I'm
Do
gonna
you
frame it.
do you want to share a memory of your dad? It's up to you now. It's up to
That
you.
is our memory. That's when I took
Where
her
y'all
to
was when y'all took that? I mean,
Avatar Mall. I took him to go see Medea's Christmas.
oh, okay.
Yeah, that was
That
his
was
Christmas present.
that one. Oh, he liked Medea.
Now I got him tickets, and he was like, "Medea's out, right? Medea Christmas." I was like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Ah, let's go see that," because he's a laughter, he's like a jokester. And like
Yeah, I seen the movie. I seen the movie. Okay, you heard what I was telling you about my dad, right? He doesn't have cancer anymore.
yeah, that's good.
Oof, that's been my prayer. That's been my prayer. He's in remission. He's a survivor, and he also has. I told Bob, my dad is the better friend, Lord Jesus.
Huh?
I can't take this no more.
He was
He done made him a friend.
a friend.
Yeah. That's why I said, Lord, Papa is the Rolling Stone. You know, he just like companionship. No, that's why he don't want to move back to Georgia. I found out that's why he don't want to move. He done found him
That's
a
why he don't want to move.
yeah.
Oh heck no. I'll be like, listen,
No, but
lady.
I told him that's the reason. But he said no. He said he didn't want to be changing up all those doctors, but I think she was a little part of it too. But she's
I think
nice.
I
I'm
think
just
she a
glad
good.
he's not up there by himself.
Yeah, I mean, at
You
least
know,
he's not alone. At least he
uh,
got company. At least he's not alone.
yeah,
He got
that's what I'm saying. He
company.
got a friend. And at first, I was like, oh no. He was like, you be treating me like you my mom. I said, no, I just want to make sure,
Is she at least
everything.
his age? You know,
Huh?
is she at least around his age?
Yeah, he ate she said it. Yeah.
Okay, cause you know these girls, they be going and going out with the older man.
One time a young girl was trying to talk at him. I said,
Yeah,
He was
man.
like when he was, when didn't have all these issues, but I found out the girl was
Yeah.
kind of my age.
Oh, heck no.
That was like a few years ago. That was like when I was in my 40s. I'm like, what?
Oh wow.
And she
Oh
was like
wow.
in her late 40s too. I'm like, that when he was out on the road, right? My
Yeah.
dad was a truck driver. My
Oh,
dad drove
okay.
trucks up until he got like 74. And ooh,
That's cool.
he probably meeting all types of women out there. But I love him, and I just thank God he's happy. We were
Yeah.
talking about our need. He talking about, ooh, it's mine popping now. He was talking about you just probably inherit all that stuff. He said his knees bother him so bad. I gotta go to the doctor next the 19th.
Why you don't get Sombra? It's called Sombra warm therapy. It's on Amazon. You just order the bottle. It's like $14.99.
Send it to my messenger. Send me the
Alright,
name if you
I'm
think about it now.
yeah, I'm gonna
Put it in the chat.
take a picture of it and send it to you.
But yes, just continue to keep those good just keep those memories of your dad, Buddha. You
Yeah.
said been what 9 years now?
Yeah, yesterday was 9 years. Somebody asked me how many years it's been. I
Yesterday?
said, I don't know. Yeah, somebody asked me, it was yesterday he passed away.
You good to go?
But
Kyrie, you finna get
but
ready to go? Well, stay your
somebody
buddy.
somebody had asked me, and I was like, I don't know, feels like it was yesterday. So I don't know how many years. They were like, hold on, let me count. They're counting,
Okay.
and they're like, oh, 9 years. I'm like, okay, 9 years. I
Wow.
don't know.
Because I was talking to my dad this morning and I was asking him, my granddad had been gone for some years. I mean, over 15, 20 years at the most.
Yeah,
And
my ex.
asking him, do he still think about it? He said, yeah. He said, those are memories that you'll probably never, you'll never forget your parents. You'll never, even though they're gone, but that's something that you probably never, they
Never.
gonna always be on your mind, what I'm saying.
Yeah, you never forget
My
them.
granddaddy this morning. Wow.
Never forget them. But I know not to cry or anything because I know that drops my energy and
Oh,
my vibration. So
mhm.
with the communication with the angels, you can't drop your vibration at any time. And when you feel sad, you listen to music. That's why I wasn't really going up on anyone's panel because I was playing my music on Alexa. So
Yeah, I'm not gonna keep you now because I know. See, I already knew that you was going through this because I think last year I reached the area. I do something like that. You probably I knew you. I don't think you came on my panel last year. I don't think you did. But I respect that you go on and finish watching your movie. I
yeah.
just want to make sure you're okay because I know it's gonna be, I know
No,
that
I'm okay.
huh?
I'm okay. I'm good. I mean, I could just say I'm thankful for having this TBI because I don't remember the day of what fathers. I don't be remembering that stuff. So
Oh, you know.
nah, it's like whatever. It's like the only day I remember is the day his birthday, the day he was
Mm-hmm.
born, and I remember when he passed. Sometimes,
Oh, okay.
like I remember. And then I'm like, wait, the 13th. Because it's hard not to forget because it's 13 days before my birthday. Now, I know if he would have passed on my birthday, it would have been harder. But
Ooh, I believe it would have been. Wow.
yeah.
I mean, it was what like a week apart.
Yeah, he died. No, my birthday on the 26th. And what you said, Father's Day this weekend. So Soup was
Yeah.
like, oh, wow, you didn't even get to celebrate Father's Day with him. I was like, no.
Wow.
He passed on the 13th, I told her. And she was like, oh
Wow.
wow.
I'm,
She was like, yeah,
all right then. Just like you said, keep those memories alive.
yeah.
Keep those memories alive. You kind of look like your dad. Look like your dad.
Yeah, I got all of his features with my teeth. Yeah. And my toe issue, I found out my mom was like, oh, that's because your dad had that. I was like, well, Lord.
Uh,
Uh,
Tanya said your dad passed on her son's birthday.
yeah,
Okay.
shit. So that's a hard reminder for her too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Tom. Man,
Oh, she
prayers.
said her dad.
Yeah,
Wow.
her dad passed
You
on
know,
her
I she
son.
was saying your dad. I didn't see it. Girl,
No,
I got
her
a glad.
dad.
Wow, Latoya, I'm sorry to hear about that. That was your son's birthday not too long ago, right? Because I know you had put up a, I think I seen a thing where one of your kids' birthday. I bet that was hard. Oh, I bet that was hard. You know, that's why I say, you know, the older we get, we still think about parents.
Yeah. Latanya, how many sons do you have? 3, 4? How many is it? I think you got 3 or 4. Yeah, it is, but I get through it. Yeah. April 25th. Oh, April 25th. My ex birthday, April 22nd. That's a Taurus, huh?
Oh,
4.
okay.
Yeah, she got 4 boys. That's what I thought. She got 4 boys.
Okay.
I know it's
She
3
got
or
4 boys.
Yeah, I know she got
Okay, I
3 or
know I be
4
seeing her posting, but I didn't know how
Esther.
many she had. I know I
Yeah,
seen a couple of her pictures on the community wall. Yeah,
yeah.
but like I said, you know, I thank God I do have both of my parents, but you know, they both like they are going through
Mhm.
things. But I was so glad to hear that my dad, he's in remission and he's
Yeah.
a survivor. My mom, she you know, she's dealing with the early stages of dementia, but she's hanging in there. She's hanging in there. I just thank God for them both. Thank God for them. Hey,
Hello,
hey, my
Samuel
brother. That's
Chester.
my brother right there.
Oh,
And
is your
his
brother?
dad, you want look, he don't nobody come on
Possible.
the panel. You
32
want to come up
years
here and
ago.
talk to me, bro? Hit that link.
Wow.
His dad, my brother's dad
Is
right
that
there
your
was just
dad?
like my dad. Sammy, hit that link right there. You can come up here and talk to me. What you doing?
I'm about to say, I'm confused. You got me scratching my head. I was like, wait, isn't that your dad?
No, we got different daddies. But
Oh, okay.
his dad was just like my
Uh-huh.
dad.
Oh, okay,
Sammy, you
okay.
can hit that link right there and you will come up here on the panel.
It's
That's my
gonna
baby brother.
it's gonna you're gonna get a pop-up and it's gonna ask you to connect with your audio and camera, and
He
then when
probably
you
ain't gonna do it. He
come
probably
into
just
the chat you can hit the camera where it says start cam. You can hit it and it'll turn off your cam.
he probably out there in that yard. But yeah,
Okay.
his dad was with us. I mean, he was just like my dad. He with my mom
Yeah.
a long time. And
Wow.
let me tell you about my mom. My mama loved herself some Sam's. My mama had 2 boyfriends named Sam's.
Oh my god.
You tell my mama, I used some mail, mom. I used some mail. But yeah, she had my brother, daddy. Then she had another dad. And when she would be talking about Sam, I'd be like, what were you talking about, mom? What were you talking about? But yeah. And
Hey,
my
what's up, Nas? I'm watching your
happy Father's Day. And thank you for watching my playlist and everything. I see what he been watching my playlist. My brother probably ain't coming up here, but we was just talking about Father's Day. And shout out to all the fathers. Shout out to those mothers that be in that father role. My son, my brother doesn't have children, but
that's
his,
6
you
bones
know,
right there. Shout out to her. Shit.
yeah, shout out to
She
Six
do a lot
Bones.
for them girls. Man, she be making different meals for them girls. I'll be like,
You see all
listen,
that
y'all gonna
grocery.
eat what I'm eating. Shit.
My brother does have like step kids, and those kids treat my brother just like, you know, cause he their father. He been with their mom. He been with one of the his girlfriend mom since the little boy was so little, and what we was talking about, the difference between dad and father. Those dads can be somebody that step up to be fathers. You know what I'm saying? And that was my brother. He helped those kids. They respect him, and I
What's
salute him for that. So let's put some hearts in the chat for my brother too. Put some
what
hearts in the chat for
what that mean?
put
Pride,
some blue hearts
flower,
in the chat for
fun,
Knots.
sexual. What's that mean? Huh?
Who?
What it
Who?
say right there in the comment of knots? Wait, go back
What he
up.
said? What
Read
Knots
it.
said?
No, go back up. Look, read it. Pride,
Pride flower.
pan.
Oh, he
What
probably putting flowers in the
is
chat.
that? But it say pansexual. What is that?
See, I took
Oh,
Nightbox off that thing. You know, Nightbox had been in. He could have been in got him.
no.
I took that man out. I
Oh
don't know if he
shit!
putting up a flower. He putting up a flower. That's what it is. He got a
Oh,
flower.
they got the gay shit. I saw
Oh, the
that. The
pride thing.
rainbow flower. I was like, no. What the heck is that?
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah, and your emojis that automatically comes up. So I just have to scroll all the
that's
way
what that
down.
is.
Yeah, I had to scroll all the way down to where they show the pink hand and then they show the actual YouTube emojis.
Okay.
That's why that made me like it stood out in my eye right there when I saw pants. I was like, what the heck is that? I'm like, what? What not trying to say to us?
Oh my God.
Shit, my boy.
Nuts. What kind of father you is, Nat? You one of those strict kind of fathers? Or are you a one? I asked the other guy, he's a friend.
Yeah, Nas, what kind of dad you is to your kids? Are you a friend? I won't be a friend, but at the same time, they act up. I'm gonna be a damn parent. Best believe that. But thank God I never had children. So
My
how's
baby,
it?
my baby's gonna get ready to go.
Are you getting ready to go?
Kyrie finna get ready to go with his grandmother. I
Alright.
said, not what kind of father you is?
I asked him, but
What did he say?
he said Buddha.
But you and your dad were real close when y'all booed. Y'all was kind of like friends too.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't want to put you. Well,
he
you probably want to talk
basically
about it.
he raised me. I when I got out of school, my dad picked me up. My dad dropped me off at school. Yeah, my dad was always there. My dad took me fishing. I grew up with my dad.
Okay, you don't have to talk about it, Luke. I know it kind of touchy. No.
Mine ain't touching no more. It's whatever. But no.
Okay, Nick. Okay, not all right.
Me and my dad were more tighter than my mother.
Okay.
And
You
like,
see what Not said? What kind of father he is?
yeah, he's an involved one right there at their neck. BG a little loud, can't really hear well. I think he's at work or something.
He was on the He probably still alive. Cause he was earlier.
Nah,
Right
he ain't
there.
live no more. I'm watching the replay. He ain't live.
Oh, he said he right there at that neck. Okay. You are involved, father. That's what he's. I like how GT came up and spoke and said, about how he is about his child. You could be a friend, but you gotta. I mean, some people saying they can't hang with their children and like hang out. Me and my daughter now we go a lot of places, but they know where I draw the line. They know I'm the parent, right, kids? Right, children? They be like, Mama, you still alive. They be like, Mama, you still alive. They be somebody be so loud.
She could go in and out. But that's probably her kids. Her kids are waiting. That's why we should say, hey, Six Bows, you going live that day?
Anyway,
That's what Six Bows said.
because I got ready, I'm finna get ready to go because we got company finna come.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Kyrie grandmama finna come get him and we gotta get his stuff together. But Buddha, you take care of yourself. She said, yes, I'm still live. They be tripping.
Shit,
Oh,
I
she
ain't get no
recorded.
notification.
Anybody else? I know Bombs and she go live sometimes. She didn't really say what time. But to all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day, including my own father. Happy Father's Day to those mothers. You know, we got those mothers out there would do just as much as a father, don't they, Buddha?
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, some doing the job like Six Bowls. I'm not saying their father not in their lives, but for what I see, Six Bowls seem like she doing an excellent job with her kids.
yeah.
I'm about to cook and
Uh,
run to the store real fast. Oh, you finna cook? Girl, I seen that grocery haul you got. Good gracious. Like you bought the whole store there. Give me some of that grocery. Them children, that one thing they can't say about Six Bowls. They can't say she don't feed them children. Mm-mm.
Take care, Grandma Lynn.
All right, Grandma Lynn. Do you have a memory of your dad? Do you have a memory of your dad? You take care of y'all know Grandma Lynn been doing her walking. She's on her walking journey. She's been walking these past 7 or 8 days. Shout out to Grandma Lynn. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah,
But
my mom got me today. She was like, "Why you stopped your high knees?" I
it
was
coming up
like,
pretty soon.
"No, I'm gonna get back into it."
Child, my knees so.
Cause
But
they put all the cabinets in my weight room, so I can't use my machine.
so what are y'all doing? Are y'all still in the cell or what are y'all planning on doing?
We're looking for property. All the
Oh,
houses are like nah. I want
yeah, they
concrete
not.
block stucco, or I
They are
want a
not.
complete brick and stone house.
Oh, okay.
I found one, but they want 900,000. That's not even worth it. It barely has any land
Yeah.
and no view. So
What about that was gonna be it?
that was I think that was in Eli, Georgia.
Uh,
But I'm gonna look on the border of Tennessee, North Carolina, and Georgia.
oh, okay. I didn't even know GT was from Georgia. He said he's from Columbus.
Oh,
I'm
I
like,
don't know.
wow,
I just
smart.
I just heard like one day he was one day he was on the panel. He's always on the panel of Tampa Creek, and he showed the window outside was daylight and it was nighttime here. I'm like, what time is it where you at? And then they were like, oh, he's in Alaska. I'm like, Alaska, but we in daylight right now. You saw he's in daylight? So I'm
Yeah,
like, well, I'm trying to figure out.
he said he in Alaska.
Yeah, he in Alaska. 900,000 gets you 3 of those houses. Yeah, for real. If you
What?
let me tell you, a 5.1 acres only costs 50,000.
Wow.
That's what I found. $50,000. And it's in northern Georgia. Hey y'all, still on Alaska the Beautiful. It's
Yeah, I'm
snowing.
still on. About to get ready to close it out.
Yeah. I like to see
It
snow.
was good talking to you, GT. You saw how I was when you came up behind the camera, right? I'm like, who this fool?
I know it was him. I was just waiting for you to say his name.
I'm like, we have to do background checks over here.
You saw yesterday, let me tell you something. Yesterday, Swoops Live,
uh,
and somebody came up on the panel, like in the backstage. We can't see their face, only the
uh,
host can.
uh,
So the name was Lefty, and Lefty was in the chat.
uh,
And then we were like, Lefty, is that you? And
who is
then Lefty, that's his name, Lefty. So I
Uh,
was like, Lefty, is that you back there? And then he was like, he said something. I think he was working or something. And then he was like, no, that's not me. And then I told Sue, no, that's not him. And she sent me his photo. And I looked at the picture. And I was like, oh, I don't know who the heck that is. So yeah, if you ever have that, be careful. Everybody in the chat, they're using people's names that are in the chat, and they're acting like they're
Right.
coming up. So
What?
be very careful. Yeah, Swoop had to send me his picture. Swoop was
All
like,
right,
who the
Super. Good to see
Swoop,
you, sweetie.
Swoop was like, do you know him? I was like, I don't know that white man. I'm good.
Oh, you worse than me, ain't you?
That's an old man. I don't know him. That man like 70 or something. I don't know what the heck
So
he
what did
was
he do when he
doing.
came on the panel?
She didn't let him up because he was claiming to be lefty.
Uh,
And she sent me the
wow.
picture. And before she could read in the chat that it wasn't him, because she kept going in and out, like trying to take the picture, and then she came back and she goes, Buddha, check your text message. So I checked my text, and I was like, oh wow, nah, that's not lefty. That's not lefty. That's not lefty. Lefty said that wasn't him anyways in the chat. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that white man is. I was like, nah, bro.
Hey, you bet you found it.
All right.
Hold
I
on,
guess
boo.
okay.
You could finish talking. They finish talking about something.
All right, keep doing your thing. Glad to catch you. Well, thank you, Six Bowls. I'm glad. Let me see. Six Bowls, Six Bowls. Even though I'm watching, let me see. I'm watching something. Yeah, so that's crazy, man. Everybody be careful, cause it be people that be coming up on trying to come up on your panel. This 6:15. Okay, this tomorrow. The grocery haul. Yeah, that's the okay. Let me see. Is that the one you was talking about? Cause I see grocery haul. Hold on. Let me open your channel. It premieres in 21 hours tomorrow at 3 p.m. Let's see. Let's see if I can put it in StreamYard. Alright, there's Six Bows tomorrow at 3 p.m. Is anybody going live? Is anybody going live? Please let us know. I know at 5:45 p.m. we have hashtag V.O.M. My side is starting to hurt. But I hope everyone has a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day. And look at the rose. She put the rose up there. Hello, Janine's World. How are you doing? You can click the StreamYard link if you want to come up and talk about your father. If you have a happy memory, you can put it in the chat. That's what Georgia girl is talking about. So she said, "Hold on one moment." There she
I'm
is.
back. I was with Kyrie grandma was coming to get him. He gonna be gone for the weekend. Hey, Janine. My
Okay.
goodness, I know. You know, she just lost her father, so
Oh shit! And I just said,
she just lost her father a couple of months ago. Let's put some roses
yeah,
in the chat
man.
for Janine.
I saw it,
I know my
Janine.
girl gonna be rough.
I know the feeling. I was just asking her, does she have any good memories, or
I don't
what
know.
you was asking, and
Yeah.
but
Yeah, that
nah,
was me talking about some
I know,
memories about dads, but
I know
I
what
think
she
she
said.
doing okay, but like you lost your dad,
Yeah, I didn't want to talk to nobody when I lost my dad.
yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
it
She
took
seems
me
like she doing okay, but
it took me about 5 months to come back
mhm.
to this house.
For real.
Yeah, my dad passed away. I felt like I didn't
Like the
belong here.
house you in now?
Yeah, I felt like I didn't belong here, and
Oh,
I was like, my dad's gone, I'm gone, bye. And then
yeah.
I told my big brother Bitch ass. I told him, go ahead and take care of your mother. I'm out of here.
What?
Yup. I went from hotel to hotel, and then I ended up staying with
So you
one of
said it
my
took you
friends.
a while to come back to the house.
Yeah, it took 5 months.
Wow. Hmm. I know Janine, she, they still trying to see about her mom, and she's having hard time, trying to move. And how you been doing, sweetie? I don't know if you want to come up, but it's all up to you now, because I know it's still fresh. And that's why I was telling Buddha, we was people was like, we honoring people today. You could talk about a memory, or because I know you try to keep some of his memories alive anyway.
Oh
Oh,
wow,
wow. That's gonna be hard, I know.
that's
Hmm.
not easy at all.
And you know what, Buddha, my best friend, what? My best friend lost her fiance, about I would say about 4 years ago, 3 or 4. She still hadn't moved none of his stuff.
Her
She still,
fiance?
yeah, she still have not moved his clothes. I don't know how she do it.
My mother was like that.
She still got his pictures
Mhm.
in there. It just like, but it just seemed kind of. Oh, no, I mean, like, she's strong. I don't think I can do it. I mean, I know you have to be able to adjust to that, but it's just
When the
like she left everything like he left it.
when the AC broke in my room, I had to sleep in my mom's room. Okay, what freaked me out? I go to her bed, and then when I turn around, there's a picture of my father, 75 by 75. I'm like, what? I was,
Really?
I was like, oh my god! I was like, you have problems. You have problems.
Oh my God.
And I was like, Lord, please grant me serenity. And then she was like, "What is it too much? Do you think it's?" I was like, "Listen." I was like, "That's a very huge picture of Daddy. Um, it's okay.
Yeah,
I
thank
mean,
you,
but
Janine.
I'm glad that he's still there. I miss my
I
dad.
know
Yeah,
you miss your dad a lot.
yeah. I miss mine a lot too.
Yeah, I
It's
just
hard.
talked to him this morning, and he's a survivor, y'all. Dad ain't got the cancer no more, Junior. I his dad that morning. He said, he's
Mm.
just taking a little pill, but he is a survivor. You know, he don't have to do no treatments, and y'all know how I was in a mess.
Yeah.
I was a wreck.
You just have keep your faith. That's it.
That's it.
And
He's
keep
happy.
your faith up. I mean,
Yeah.
he can't go back to eating, the way he used to eat. You
Yeah.
gotta stay in your alkaline
He
diet.
got a checkup yesterday. Everything good besides them knees. The knees.
Anthony,
Look, I know about them knees. But both of mine bother me. But I thank God that he's strong. He's very strong, y'all. Janine, did you want to come up?
do you
Are
know
you packing? You already packing? You start packing?
there's a girl that's 20, I think she's 27, a nurse at my mom's job, or no, she's 22 at my
Oh,
mom's job. She works at the hospital in the ER, and her cancer came back,
wow.
and my mom gave her the book that
Oh,
she had for my father, but
mhm.
she said that she will go ahead and rebuy it. It's a
What the
alkaline
name
diet
of it?
book.
You did tell me about that book.
It's a alkaline diet book. It tells you what
Mm,
foods to avoid, what foods to eat. I mean,
mm.
basically, let me tell you, microwave. My mom took out of this house. Okay.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
I
she
know
took
you
out
told
the
me she
microwave.
changed your dad way of
Yeah,
eating.
yeah. She put
Put me some
everything
put me
organic,
some ice in there.
everything organic. She went to Whole Foods and bought alkaline where you can. It's like a dropper. You can fill up the little thing and then drop the little drops in your water and drink that every day. That alkalines your body. That helps you
Mhm.
exercise. Make sure you get enough exercise. Make sure you get proper sleep. But yeah, it's all in the book and it tells you what foods to avoid and everything.
Well, you gotta send me the name of that book, and you gonna be sending me something else. What I told you to send me a
The
picture.
song, but I gotta ask my mom about the book because my mom just she just came. Shh, shh. She
What
just
you
came.
doing with her destiny?
She just barking because my mom just came home from Whole
She
Foods.
about ready to eat, huh? But anyway,
Yeah,
Buddha, thank you for sharing that about your dad. And Janine,
yeah.
you are always in my prayer. I saw you
All
I
right.
missed your skit the other night, but I'm gonna go back and watch it. But I did see your interview with Genesis One. You did a good job. But Buddha, if
Uh,
you had like it's been a while since your daddy passed.
yeah.
Could you just like tell Janine how did you what mostly helped you got through some of the things that you had to go through by losing your dad. I mean, I know you still ain't over it because it been, but she just lost her dad about 2 months, at least about 2 or 3 months ago. If it been that long, it's still fresh on her. But
My friend told me to go to church. Um, I haven't been to church since I was little with my dad.
mhm,
So I said, okay, I'll do it. And then her Bible study and everything. So I was going there. It's the music. The music I was listening to when the church played the music. It was that. And then, yeah, you have to keep in mind, you can't, I know it's not easy for her because it's fresh. You're going to cry.
yeah,
But at the same time, you can't, I mean, you don't cry because later on, because angels only come down a certain level, down to our level. But if
mhm,
we cry, we're all the way down in the mud and they can't reach us. They can only come halfway, and we have to listen to positive music, good music. And that's what I did. Just listen to music.
mhm.
Yeah, just watch movies and try just I made a promise to my father to always be there for my mother, always make her smile.
Yeah.
So I
I
did
know
that.
Janine been her and her sister been like taking turn helping. I know last time she was on my panel, she was saying her and her sister was taking turn
Mhm.
staying by her mom. Her mom didn't want to leave the house.
Oh
And they
yeah.
all three of them
Yeah.
stay in different areas.
Yeah,
And
my mom didn't wanna leave either. She doesn't wanna leave her bed. She didn't wanna get up. And what made her get up was my little chihuahua. So it's
okay.
good. I kept my chihuahua here, or cause I was gonna take her with me, Princess. I was gonna take her with me, but I knew my mom needed her the most, so
Okay.
I
Yeah.
let her. You know.
So Janine, we were just sharing, well, Buddha sharing some things about what was helping her during the grieving time. But like I said, I haven't lost no one that close to me. I don't think grieving would don't have a grieving don't have a time schedule. Doesn't have a time on it. Cause like I
Oh
was saying, my best friend, her fiance been gone for years, and she still got the pictures in the same place. I don't even, from the last time we talked about it, I don't even think she moved his clothes yet. She
yeah,
haven't taken the turn. She had to take therapy. It hit her. Now it really. Now we got somebody up here. They got some pink hair. Who that supposed to be?
it took my mom 6 years. Hey,
I'll be ready
Hey,
to come
Buddha.
on.
hey,
How you doing, my sis?
I'm
You
okay.
doing
I'm
okay?
here listening to you talking to Buddha.
Yeah, I was just
Buddha,
asking
you
her.
okay? You be careful of all that storm.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm good. I mean,
Yeah,
I
she was
lost
just telling
power
us about
Wednesday,
this
but it came
storm. She was
back.
just telling us.
Yeah.
Is your power back on?
Yeah, it came back. I lost it at 11 a.m. and then it came back like around 7
Uh-huh.
Who you
Wednesday.
yesterday, Janine? Or the other day you was somebody else. Who you yesterday?
We don't got to talk about that.
What you mean pink? That's lavender.
Is it lavender? You
It's
know
kinda
she
like
need
purple,
carrots. I
kinda
gotta go
purple
check out
pink.
It
that.
look like purple.
Look,
Yeah.
I got to straighten it out. Wait a minute. Wait. Uh-oh. I got it all
What?
crooked. Wait a
Wait,
minute.
wait.
Never mind. I'm trying to
I
straighten
gotta
it
go
out.
check
Wait a
out
minute.
your
There you go.
skit you did. I
Hey,
see
hold on, let me
you
go look in the mirror. My wig is off. It's off. Hold on.
Yeah, you
Lord.
got.
Lord.
I had to go straighten it out a little bit. It's still looking a little
It's
bit off, but that's
cute.
okay.
So how you doing? You know, I know this weekend probably gonna be kind of
Yeah, it's rough because we were back at my house. Me and my mom, we were back at my house with my husband. And so she was
how
like,
your
"Break
mom
me."
doing? This is Janine World up here. We got Boot up here. How your mom doing?
She's so. She's so.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
didn't want to come back to the house, to my parents' house, because all my dad's stuff is here. We found a realtor, and my mom's like, "We got to hear him get stuff packed. We got to hear him get stuff packed."
Oh, so now
So-
she kind of the last time you said she didn't want, so she's okay about everything now, or
Yeah,
about,
she found up. She got herself a senior apartment. I mean, it is laid. It's
oh,
laid.
that's good. That's good.
So she trying to hurry up and move out of this house, sell this house, because she's supposed to
Okay.
move to her apartment September 1st, and she
Okay.
don't want to be paying a mortgage and a rent.
I understand that.
But
My
it's
dad had to move too when his wife died. Yeah,
right.
it ain't the
But
same no
She's
more.
driving me crazy though. Driving me crazy because I wanted to stay home. I don't see my husband anymore because I'm always here. So I don't
Yeah.
really see him. I saw him for 4 days. And
Really?
and
Your
she
sister still helping you out?
my sister has been sick. My sister got strep throat. Strep throat is contagious.
Yeah. Ooh, yes, it is.
So she's back at home with her strep throat. But hopefully she'll be here next week because I'm still married. I feel bad that my dad is gone, but I still have a husband that I don't see.
I understand. I
I need to see
understand.
him, you know?
Wow.
So that's where I'm at. When am I gonna be able to see my husband?
Yeah.
Girl, my
So
hair is crazy. Let me straighten my wig out better. Hold on.
Janine, that wig ain't didn't go nowhere. Boo.
Oh man, I'm laughing. Yeah.
Do you hear her?
Yeah.
But
dang.
hopefully things will work out all right for you. You know, after y'all finna get ready to sell your mom finna sell the house, and
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
things might. You know, your husband he understandable about that. I mean,
Yeah, because his dad died a while back.
okay, so he
knows. But see, his situation was different. His mom stayed in the house.
Oh, okay.
She didn't move, and his sister moved in with her. One of his sisters.
So
And he come
y'all, I know you couldn't go stay with your mom because, like you said, you got a husband. I know your sister stands somewhere else. So y'all have this what y'all had to do, right?
Right. But it's like, when am I gonna get my break?
Yeah, I understand.
My sister, her husband went to New Orleans for the weekend. You know, one weekend. I haven't had a break. I haven't been able to travel anywhere because I'm always
It's just
here.
you two, right? I know you said
two
it's
of
just
us.
y'all two.
That's it. So like,
Wow.
you know, when am I gonna have my break? That's where I'm at.
I hopefully so.
Because I'm tired. I just like, because I told my sister today I have a life too.
Yeah.
She not, you know, she got her business and everything, which I understand. She got to keep
Yeah.
on top of her business. I get that. But at the same point time, I have a life too.
Yeah. Wow. I know you're going through a lot, and I know you want to do all you can to make sure your mom settle in, you know, where
Mhm.
she's at. Hopefully, when all that happens, get the place sold and um pack up everything. Hopefully, you
Mhm.
know. Boo, you
Yeah.
got anything you want to say to Janine? Because you know she's saying this weekend even though her dad been gone 9 years, but she
It's
says
hard.
still be
That stuff
fresh.
feels like it was yesterday. It will
Yeah.
never change.
Yeah, it's rough. I mean, I was just in my dad's office because I'm gonna start in his office tomorrow. And so I
Mhm.
was in his office looking out, again, my dad was in the military.
Oh
Yeah.
And I was
wow.
looking at all his Marine stuff. He was in the Marines and the Army. So I'm looking at all his stuff and I was
I
going
was trying
through
to tell Buddha what you said, what had happened to your dad with the army. What did you say?
Agent
Something from the
Orange.
army?
Agent Orange. He got ALS, which means your muscles just after a while just stop working.
Oh wow.
Mm.
So, but I'm just saying, it's rough. I got to pack up this man's office this weekend, Father's Day weekend. I'm gonna be packing up his office.
Wow.
So I was in there looking around. I was like, man, this is rough. And it's
Ooh.
really hard because this weekend is usually when we're at the family farm in St. Louis. Did you saw
Mm.
the family farm stuff we did last year?
Yeah, so I remember seeing you did. Is that what you took your mom, your
yeah.
sister, all y'all had went?
We were on that was for my dad's funeral. I'm talking about last year, this time in this weekend is when we all gather at my cousin's farm. He has
Oh.
45 acres in
Ooh.
the country of Missouri. It's like
Mhm.
you walking, but it's like a big park, but it's actually somebody's house.
I
He got
think I remember seeing y'all walking somewhere. You were doing I think you did it on a premiere, didn't you? You did it on a premiere video.
I don't know. No,
I think I remember
you
seeing
have
it.
to look farther back. This was last year, not this year. It's last year. My cousin they do fireworks. It's like last year was 300 people.
Wow.
They do fireworks. They do a bonfire. They do a hayride, and
Wow.
there's a whole bunch of there's an RV section, and then there's a tent city, and everybody gathers, and it's a really good weekend. And then there's food all weekend long, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. People are leaving on Sunday, but Friday and Saturday it's just food. There's entertainment. My cousin hires a band that comes out. There's a swimming
Okay. I
pool.
bet that'd be nice.
It's nice, and it's all us. It's all black. Ain't nobody acting a
So
fool.
y'all won't be able to make it this time.
No, because we were really looking forward to going,
Mhm.
but because then my mom, not yesterday, my mom said, "Oh, I wish we had gone to the farm." It's like you said you didn't want to go. So now she
Wow.
told me, "I wish we had gone." Man, we could have got them to plane tickets and gone to the family farm. I mean, it's a great weekend. When I say it's great, I mean it's something. I experienced that for the first time last year, but he's been doing it for years. And then in October for Halloween is for the kids.
Okay.
He
I bet
he
that'd be
does,
nice.
yeah. So he does it
You
up big.
said this weekend?
Yeah, this weekend in Missouri. My family's from Missouri. We're not from I live in Texas. My sister lives in Texas, and my dad, because my dad was in the army, and it's the last place that he served. So that's why we live
Oh,
in
okay.
Texas. But we're Midwesterners. Chicago, St. Louis, Iowa.
Oh, okay.
Cause I was gonna say, cause if your mom wanna go, you guys can still get a flight and fly overnight.
Well, she got in her mind that we're gonna pack this weekend. So I just said forget it.
Just go on and get it over with, huh?
Well,
Yeah.
that's probably in her mind because she can't go to the farm anymore. But I'm sure if you tell her Look, we got tickets. Pack your bag. She'll be happy. It'll
I was
probably be
asking,
good for you and her. Get out.
we would have to drive back to where we just left.
Oh,
'Cause the airport is an hour and a half away,
Oh wow.
wow.
which is where I live in Austin, Texas. I live in the capital.
Okay.
Mhm.
We would have to drive back.
No,
When we
that'll
were
be a
already
little bit
there.
too much.
That's what I'm saying.
That'll be
So
too much for you.
I just said, forget about it. I'm done.
Well,
We'll go next year because they do it every year.
Yeah.
Every year
So
this weekend.
y'all gotta get everything out the house this weekend too, or just the
No.
office.
No, I'm just packing up the office, and I might start on the garage. I'm gonna let my mom. I don't know. Is she gonna pack up my dad's clothes this weekend or not? I don't know. And my
Okay.
my
Well,
sister
that's gonna be
said,
hard. They're gonna be hard.
"Mhm,
Yeah.
but we'll make it through. I don't got no choice. What choice do I have?
Yeah.
I mean, they,
Anyway, do you have I'm sure you got lots of good memories. Do you have a memory that
best memory I have of my dad is when we were stationed in Germany on a
Mhm.
military base. My dad was first sergeant. He's like kind of like they're enlisted, and then there's officers, but he was like one of the top enlisted men. And
Okay.
we stayed in this housing area in these apartments, and my dad would be in front of the troops, and they would run past the apartment complex where we stayed. And they
Ah,
had like my dad would be in front, calling all the signals and stuff, and then he would stop so we could see him. So my sister and I was 8, and I think my sister
mhm.
was 11. So he would stop
Okay.
right in front of the apartment complex, and he would be jogging in place, and yelling at his troops and yelling, and then he would he would do like this. He would like salute, and then
Okay.
they would all salute, and we would be screaming. It's like, it's our daddy, because he would be in the front,
Aw.
screaming like, oh, there's
Yeah.
daddy. And he would do that. He would jog, because it's called PT, physical therapy, every morning at 5
Mhm. Okay.
And he would do that, and he would come through with his troops, and we would just be screaming like, "There's daddy!" And he would stop, make them stop, and he would be running in place and yelling at them. And then he'd do like this, and they would all do like this, and then they run back. They would run back, and he did that. I used to love that, and I used to love going to the motorcade on base, because there again, my dad was running stuff, so we go to the
Yeah.
motorcade. And that I was a teenager then. And so these little young army privates would be there looking at us,
Okay.
adjust your eyes, soldier. Don't you look at my daughters. Don't you look at my daughters. He'd be screaming at them. Cause we would come up there, wearing little dresses and stuff. Cause we liked the little soldier boys. They were cute. And we come up there, you see my,
Daddy wasn't gonna let that happen.
no, he's like, don't you adjust your eyes, soldiers. Don't you look at my daughters. Are you looking at my daughters? Are you looking at my daughters? And then he said, you guys gotta go, because you're distracting the men. You gotta go. You gotta go. So we said, okay, Dad. And we be waving at the guys. Hey.
Oh, Lord, I guess he didn't want So y'all really had to see your dad in action doing his work.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, he was always screaming at somebody.
Well, I had shared one of my memories of my dad when we first went to Miami. My dad had a truck, and he had all us in the back of the truck. I mean, it was just so fun. I was little, and we had some lunches. Me and my brother, was 4 of us, and me. It's just like, and my stepsisters. It was like we had a sleepover, a campover in the back of the truck. That was some fun. Just because Miami was a long ride from Georgia, so it's just like
how far is that? How far is Miami to Georgia? I thought it was close.
About 9 hours. Ain't about 9 hours, Booty. That's what I told you. About 9 hour drive. Booty, you still on? 'Cause I think where Buddha live at, Miami. I think where she from. Because I told her I was in Orlando. I said I should have went on 40. I had to go 200 and some old miles. I would have been in Miami the other week. But yeah, I was just thinking about that, how we used to go to Miami. That's a ride. It is a ride. We was in the back of but they had a truck, right? But he had the camper thing on there. It was just like we was camping out, but I just think about those days when we was go to the rest stop and we always wanted to get some out of the machine. He's like, we already packed out some food. But you be sure you'll never eat what they pack. You always gonna want to get something else. And I was just thinking about those days, And
did you guys ever go to the drive-in movie?
No, I didn't never go to that.
Y'all never went to that? We used to do that a lot. My parents would take us to the drive-in.
Buddha, you still on? I already should have fell asleep. She might be on another panel. Buddha be everywhere. Well, that's cool. I've never been to a drive-in. I bet that was cool.
Been to drive-in? Oh, I've been since I've been an adult. My husband and I went. Was it last summer? We went to a drive-in. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot of fun. You just take your you can either sit in your car or you take your lawn chairs and you sit out.
I bet that'd be nice. But yes, that's what we were doing. We had Bomb Voice of Matter. She was over here and we had a guy on the panel. I was like, oh, I got a guy to speak this time. And he was just talking about he's a father and how he, raising his son and stuff like that, and they was asking a question, what's the difference between a dad and a father? Some people were saying examples like father. Now, this how I see a father, that's your father. They dealt with you all the time. A dad can be anybody. A dad can be your brother. A dad can fill in for someone, but a father is there.
Right.
So from your experience with your dad, he was your what? Father. He was there. I mean, he was always involved after you got older.
I wouldn't say that. I can't say that because my dad was gone a lot because he was in the military.
Yeah.
So I can't say that. I saw him when I saw him. My dad was in Vietnam. So
I just forgot about that. Yeah, he was gone a lot, wasn't he?
He was gone a lot because he had to be. It wasn't that, he had no choice. So I can't say that. My mom,
how long did he stay in the army? Was he still? I know he was enlisted.
25 years. No, 26. 26.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So I can't say, I saw him more after he retired.
You back, Buddha?
Yeah, I'm back.
So we were asking you a question. I said, Buddha probably popped on.
I said be right back in the private chat.
Oh, girl, me and Janine been up here just talking. I ain't even looked at no private chat. So your dad was full-time Army. So y'all
they know. Yeah, he wasn't in reserve or anything like that. When I say he was in it, he was in it. He was in the war. That's how he got Agent Orange. He was in the war.
Oh, okay.
So I saw my dad more after he retired, but not too much while he was serving. But that's how we grew up. That's how most of my friends grew up. All my friends, we all grew up the same,
Military.
Yeah, we all grew up the same. My two best friends, our dads knew each other from the military, and I see them. I'm going to go see them this weekend. I have the same friends from when I was 11 years old that I have now.
Wow, that's good. I have a best friend like that, and I was just telling Buddha, and it's been about 4 years since her fiance died, and she had. It really mentally, she had to take therapy and everything, but she still haven't got where she can move his clothes and some of his things yet. And I'm like, wow, you know, I can't say how I feel or how she feel, but I'll be saying to myself, would she ever be able to come to terms with it?
That's rough.
No, she
But
still got his
I'm gonna have to.
pictures.
I'm
and
gonna
stuff.
have to go because my mom just walked in.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later. Y'all have a good weekend, Buddha.
Okay,
You just,
I gotta check out your skit you did.
okay,
And we
Buddha.
enjoyed you. And I'm about to get out too. Go, woo. But we
Okay,
just
Buddha, be careful in Florida. You take care of yourself.
All right, I will. You too.
Okay, bye bye.
Take care.
you're
Bye.
not prayers. But yes, she was just saying about she grew up. Her dad was like in the military, and you know.
Yeah, there's nothing you can say to someone who lost their father.
I
You know what
know.
I'm saying? There's really nothing you could say. I mean, that's just what I did. I mean,
Yeah,
but
eventually, you know, she'll probably find a way, and you
yeah,
know, that's gonna be comfortable, and you know, like I said, I thank God, you know, like I said, what my dad was going through, it was scary, but he's still here. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
And mentally, I don't know, Buddha, if I would have been prepared, but I know, you know what I'm saying. I pray
Yeah,
daily for strength.
the doctor gave my dad 2 weeks to live, and my mom gave changed everything, all the eating habits, everything, and gave him 4 years.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's good. But I enjoyed you, Buddha. What you finna do? Who live?
I'm gonna go watch Empire.
You talking about
I
what? That's with what her name? The Cookie and
Cookie and Lucius.
Oh, so you like that? You must be
Yeah,
watching like their series or whatever they call it.
I watch on Tubi. I'm watching the series. I stopped watching it at episode season 4, season 3. So because I
I
have a
used to watch it.
TBI, I can't remember, you know. So I had to like watch it
Start over.
on 4. Nah, I wasn't even go back to season 1. Heck no. I went season
Oh,
4, and then I was like, well, I remember this, and then I went and I saw which one I left off, so I clicked that. Now I'm at season 6 where it's ending,
okay.
and they keep showing like I don't know, someone takes Lucia's life and
Mhm.
blows up the car that Cookie's in goes
You know,
in.
when I was watching it, I think I had if you got to the episode where when the boy came out, the son.
Oh yeah, I saw that already. Yes.
But did you see how they used to do him though? I mean, because
Mm,
he
You
started at an early age being, you know, I guess he knew at an early age that's what he was, but
he wasn't a lion though.
huh?
He wasn't a lion.
Oh, he's not.
No, he wasn't a lion. Like he didn't grow up with them.
Oh,
He
cause he was in prison, wasn't he? My mama, she was in jail too, was
she served 17 years for Lucius.
she? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I remember I used to watch it, and I know I remember seeing that episode,
Yeah, she
and I kind of like, why did they mistreat him when he was a
because
child?
when he was a child. No, when he was a child, they didn't mistreat him. Lucius didn't even know who he was.
Oh,
The mother never told him. And then
but
when
he,
Lucius and him spoke,
he came out let him know that
yeah,
he
he
gay,
came
right?
out and told Lucius, and Lucius was like, "Your mom never told me. Your
Mm.
mom kept you from me. Your mom
Oh,
never ever told me." But he got mad because when Andre needed a heart transplant, he said,
mm.
"You make sure." He said something about, "Oh, this when this song came out, I made this for Andre, my firstborn, my baby boy, and that hurt his feelings. So then
Oh,
later on that night, he pulled out a gun on Lucius, and Lucius was
what the
like,
brother name? Jamal? What his
Jamal,
name?
no,
Jamal?
Jamal's a singer. Hakeem is the rapper,
Yeah, I
and
used to watch that shit,
Andre
but I
is.
just thought like they treated Jamal like to me like they weren't treating him right.
No, they
That's what I
treat
used to
they
say.
treat Andre not right because Andre is bipolar. So they,
Yeah, I seen some of
because
that.
of what Lucius' mother had, he treated his son like crap. Even though that boy is the smartest boy and helped him save his company and told him
What?
about the scandal that was going on underneath his nose and Cookie's nose. And then Jamal was thrown into a trash can at the age of 6 years old
Yeah,
for
that's what I'm
coming
saying. I
out
saw
in his
that
mom's
part.
high
Yeah.
heels. Yeah, they're always
So
not treated
who
right.
was the one put him in the trash can so it wasn't Lucius?
Lucius. It was Lucius.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That part. That
Mhm.
why he did that.
Because what do you call it? Jamal came out wearing his mom's high heels
Oh,
and
that's why I
scarf
think.
and everything. I was like, yo, he was only 6.
That's what I'm saying.
How do you even know you like guys or anything? Come on.
You know that they
You
said
6.
you start
No.
out like at an early
No.
age. I don't know, but I did see that part there. That's why I was saying he didn't accept that. He did not accept
Uh,
that about
I,
him.
I don't accept that. When people tell me, oh,
They were
they're
born
like,
like
what was
that.
it? This girl, she was. I went to college with her, and she was No, I went to high school with her. She was 15. Okay, 15 years
Mhm.
old, and she was like, that she's basically bi. I'm like, what the heck is that? So she had explained to me what the heck was that. I go, oh, so you're like another bipolar. You bounce around back and forth like a ping pong ball.
But that ain't what that meant, right?
Yeah, she goes from either women to men,
Oh,
women
but
to
you
men.
didn't know what that was.
No, I didn't know. I didn't even
Mhm.
know what the heck a lesbian or all these names they have for these people. I don't even know. I'm like, what the hell is that?
You know, this month is Pride Month. They got a month.
I keep my ass at home because I don't want to get blown up. I don't want to get shot. And honestly, I can't stand them. Honestly, I had a friend he was gay, and let me
Mhm.
tell you something. When we went to Applebee's, he would tell me about his dates and what they would do. When I put food in my mouth, I spit that food out in his
Okay.
face. I
Okay.
said, never again. Don't
Ooh.
ever say that to
Oh
me
my
or
God.
anything you do in your private life. I don't care. I don't want to hear it.
I know. Ooh.
And then
Too
he's
many.
like, yeah, and then he's like, oh, but I'm gonna get implants to my butt to make it bigger. I'm
Oh,
like, oh my
oh my
god, boy,
goodness. I know you didn't want to hear that.
Oh, and then my ex was like, he gotta go. He gotta go. Yeah, my ex did not like him at all
You
because
know, they be like,
it ain't even.
they be like when I'm just gonna say when they say when the guys turn out like that because they be missing their fathers, they needed a father figure
He
in their
had a
lives.
father.
Huh?
He had a father. The boy was so rich,
Mm.
and I'm
So that really
like,
ain't got nothing to do with it, I don't think.
oh,
And I guess people, I'm not saying anything about it because I does have relatives that say they like that. I'm not here to
yeah,
judge no one,
yeah.
but you know, I guess people are gonna be who they want to be and how they want to be.
Look, my
Just keep your
parents.
details to yourself.
Listen, my parents hit the fan when I got out of Lago after serving after serving 9 months.
Mm-hmm.
9 months every day. I was with my friend Rosie. Okay, we grew a special bond together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she had complete love for me, and I had complete love for her. But the thing was, it was more about why don't we go get this, go rent a place, and we can be on our own, just me and her. So that's what we did. But it was never, ever, ever anything sexual, nothing like that. She,
Oh,
when a guy
so
would come up to me, a guy came up to me in CBS, and he was like, "Damn, you have beautiful eyes." What? She would come. She will come out of no. I was like, thank. Before I would say thank you. Before I could finish my words, she would put her hand around me and be like, "That's my wife. Thank you. Get away."
Ooh.
I'm like, I look at
What
her
did
and
you do
I'm like,
about that, Buddha?
what? I looked at her and I'm like,
Don't ask you, Buddha. You must
okay.
be. You gonna probably go off on me. So are you back?
No,
So what? I mean,
I dated guys all my life. I put up with their shit. I know.
I thought you
This,
said by me you date both of them. That what? See, I
I
don't know.
dated guys all my life. Never, never dated a girl. When I
Okay.
say that's my ex, it's because we had a very close bond. But
Okay.
nobody could understand it. That's the one who cut my wrist. That's the one
What?
who tried to kill me. That's the one who stabbed me. That's
Well, you talking
yes.
about the man that had the one that died in the bathroom?
Yeah, it was her. Rosie.
Oh,
She's
okay.
the one that died in the bathroom. It was her. She's the one. That's my ex. I say it's my ex because she tattooed my name on her back from shoulder to shoulder. And I'm like, what the fuck? I
Wow.
was incarcerated because of her. Okay? Because every weekend
I
she
know
would
you
get
always have said ex, but you didn't never. I didn't never know. I thought I always assumed it was a man. You know what I'm saying?
oh I told the cop was trying to charge me with first degree attempted murder, and I was like, listen, I was like, ain't nobody gonna attempt nothing. If I wanted that girl dead, that girl would be dead. Okay, on a lot. And then they went ahead and I was like, you need to shut up and call the guys that are here almost every other weekend because they know she's crazy. So
Wow.
yeah, that's how I got off because they found out a left-handed person did it. So when they had me right with my right hand, it came out perfect. Then they had me right with my left hand, it was like garbage. My dad's
Wow.
left-handed, I'm right-handed.
I'm glad. I know you know. You just turned. Where y'all been? Y'all always leave here. Don't tell me y'all go outside. You don't want nothing. You go and get one ice cream. Cream will be good at McDonald's. She
I'm
don't know how to
in.
act. She don't know how to act. Her baby gone. So you better give you some rest while you run around him. He gonna be gone the whole weekend. But wow,
Woo!
Buddha.
Party, party, party!
Buddha said party, party, party.
Oreo
She in
pizza.
here dancing now, Buddha.
Heck yeah! What? He gone.
And
He gone.
Boo say here, she come out Sunday. She come out
Woo!
Sunday
Party,
too.
party, party! Order some pizza. Sit back and watch some
Wow,
movie.
Buddha, wow, girl, you been through some, ain't you?
Yeah, I've been
I'm
through a
gonna
lot.
end this. Look, I almost did 3 hours. How many more minutes I got? 9
You
minutes. I
only
probably
got
go
9 minutes. 9
9
minutes.
minutes.
Yeah, you only
But
got 9 minutes.
that's what I used to hear people say when people be like that because they don't have their fathers in their lives and things like that. But I don't think that got nothing to do with it.
She okay for with her, I understood her story. Like, I understood why she was in there. When she told me why she was in there for attempted kidnapping, attempted murder, I was like, huh? My mouth dropped.
Ooh.
I'm like, huh? I'm like, what? And then,
There's a lot of them like that in jail, ain't it, Buddha?
but let me, man, I've never been, nobody was in there for that kind of stuff.
There's
Like,
a lot of them women be like that in jail, what I'm saying.
I call them gay for the state. Because they were like, oh yeah, before I'm like, get away from me. I'm like, I may have beautiful eyes, but I'll knock your ass out. Get away from me. And then they had to put me in CA, anger management, because the girl she crossed the line into my room. And when an inmate enters your room, you are allowed to use any force necessary if you feel threatened.
Wow.
So I flew off my bunk, went to go stab her in the eye with the little pencil I had, and my bungie jumped. My bungie just stood up in time and grabbed me in thin air. I was like, I don't play. I was like, you lucky. I was like, you lucky. And then her girlfriend was like, oh, so now you trying to kill her? I was like, you trying to unalive her? You trying to hurt her? What? You have a crush on her? I was like, I don't got a crush on nobody. I got a crush on crushing y'all skulls if y'all touch me.
Lord.
How about that? I'm gonna crush y'all skulls.
You didn't need to do that, Boo. You already was there. They would have put you in lockdown. Don't they put you in lockdown when you do stuff like that?
They were gonna throw me in the hole, and I told all 3 sergeants, if you put me in the hole and you cancel my visitations, I will sue you like nothing. I will end up owning this jail, okay? And they were like, what you mean? I was like, listen, it's in your manual. It says right here on the back of the book on page 87, read it. If another inmate enters your cell, you may use any force whatsoever.
Look what she said. Buddha don't play.
Yeah, I don't play. And then you know what? Why I like bonded with Rosie so much is because there was another girl who wouldn't leave me alone just because I was walking by and I saw her drawing, artwork.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I compliment you on your artwork and say, "Oh, good drawing," she smiled, and then from that day, in her head, she put in her head that we were going out. I'm like, what the? And then I told my friend, I'm like, excuse me, what? And then my friend was like, yeah, so be careful. I'm like, what you mean be careful? So I was outside on the courtyard playing basketball. Because they have an outside where you can get fresh air. So I was playing with basketball hoop, and I was playing with Rosie, and then when I got the ball and I turned around, she done bitch slap me. Okay, no one has ever in their life slapped me. So I let the ball go, and she ran. I ran, and then Rosie grabbed Rosie. Like, calm down. You're gonna get locked down. You're gonna get locked up. You're gonna get more time. Just chill. I was like, no.
How long did you stay in jail? How long did you stay?
For 9 months exactly. I got out in February. I went in on June of 2005, and I got out. No, June of 2004. I got out February 2005. Because all the hurricanes that hit, you remember them? Katrina, Wilma, all those hurricanes. That's beautiful. All those hurricanes, they hit on my court date.
Nikki said that was a wild rate.
I was young.
You know, I used to see all them prison movies on TV. Like and I love that picture called Orange and Black. And I see how
I
those
saw
women,
half of it, and then when I saw she was dating a guy, and then I saw she was doing stuff with women, and there I'm like, that right there is
that's
nasty.
why I said so. That's true what
That's
be going on
disgusting.
in them jailhouse. They no
Uh,
prison.
Yeah, they be doing that because what was it? I was bunked with this girl that had bipolar, and they had a white sheet up all around the bunk, and I'm like, what the heck is this? And then my friend, my other bunkie, my friend, she came out. She was like, "Oh, you can't go in there because they doing stuff." I said, "Listen, this is my
Woo!
cell. Get out the way." I tore that white sheet down. I said, I could scream, deputy, or y'all can get the F out of my room and go to your room and handle this.
Count good. I'm talking about my granddaughter. She just having a ball since Kyrie gone. Wow, I don't want to go to jail.
But my dad was like, make sure you sharpen the back of your toothbrush. Make sure you do this. They're gonna try.
No, my granddaughter said, about,
What?
Grandma, you go to jail, you gonna get pumped out. Good God. Don't you
Nah,
gonna say?
man, I tell you right now, all you hear is women
Buddha been in there.
crying. Women
She talking about somebody
crying.
trying to. Did you say somebody tried to try you, Buddha?
Yeah,
They
talking about I got beautiful eyes. Oh, they so sexy. Girl, get away from me. Girl, get away from me before you see this wall.
Grandma, they'll pump you out in jail.
You know what thing is? You gotta go to the bathroom, and one bathroom with 6 stalls with walls, little walls. Okay, so I went in there at nighttime where everybody was sleeping. There ain't nobody there. I jumped off the. I went to the bathroom.
That one place I don't want to go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, that one place I don't want to go. Jail.
You won't ever go. Don't worry about it.
I mean, oh no, I'm just playing.
I just did a mistake when I was in my 20s.
But you learn from all those mistakes, then.
Yeah.
Did you say your dad was trying to tell you about it, or what did you say your dad was trying to tell you about the person, how they was, or whatever?
Yeah, he told me to sharpen my toothbrush and that people are gonna try me because of my eyes and everything. He's like, you think it's bad at school? He's like, wait till you get in there. I'm like, Lord, you're not making it any better, Daddy.
Yeah, they say it's rough. But anyway, Buddha, I done did 3 hours. I'm getting tired. The body getting tired. These children, where y'all finna go now? What y'all finna do now? These children stay doing something.
Go order some pizza and
They got
go watch
pizza
a
in there.
movie with them. Go watch a movie with them.
I'm finna get ready to go home. I'm finna get ready to go back to down the road. My son and my son. Yeah, I went to my daughter's house. I'm going home.
Oh.
I had been up here for a couple of days. My daughter had a test yesterday. I had to take her, go with her to the hospital, but she's doing okay though.
She okay?
Do the same thing to her what they did to me, put the light down her throat.
Oh. No.
We having digestion problems to my mom. I'm been hearing some of that stuff you be going through. And so they had to do a biopsy. I'm praying all the tests come out good.
Yeah.
You know, they still have to check everything. She was feeling a little bit uncomfortable, but she couldn't drive back. So
wow.
Yep. So what y'all got going on later on? Miss Key, anybody else live? I know Vom said she was gonna pop up, but
I looked up on Vom's channel and let me see if she went live now because I'm watching her video.
What video?
My small weekend haul. That was 3 hours.
Yeah, I know she did that earlier because she said she had. I think she was at the store, but she said she gonna pop up and talk about some things. You know. She said it might be later on, but I enjoyed the Buddha. I know this weekend, you said you probably ain't gonna,
I
think
enjoyed
about
your
it, but
I enjoyed your little show and everything. It was beautiful. I like those pictures you made your dad, you.
oh, you like that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
yeah. That's my pops.
That's beautiful.
Well, okay. Destiny probably ready for you to feed her. Huh?
I'm my mom feeding her. Cause I was supposed to feed her at 5 o'clock. And I was up here with you and Janine.
Well, all right then. I'm finna go
All
see what
right.
they got going on here. I enjoyed you. I know you got a birthday coming up pretty soon. What you got some plans for your birthday?
Nope.
Okay.
I was supposed to be in Georgia, but my mom was like,
Georgia?
yeah, I was supposed to be in Georgia, but my mom was like, is it okay if we please? I was like, I don't want to go nowhere. I'm okay. I want to be right here. Thank you.
All right.
It's
then.
true. I really don't want to go nowhere. So
Oh, okay. Well, all righty then. I
you going
enjoyed
live
you.
tomorrow?
Huh?
Are you going live tomorrow?
What tomorrow? Probably will. I've been trying to go live at least once a day. Still working on the hours, honey. Working on
Yeah,
the
just
hours.
how was the high need challenge for you? The 30 days. Did you get
I
more
did 20,
hours?
then I did 20. It was okay. We supposed to
Did you
be
get
going
hours?
again, but my knees, I'm telling you, this left leg is so weak. It's still like when I try to bend. I got a doctor appointment next week, so I'm gonna let you
Since you
know.
in a chair,
I'm sitting down right now.
you're in a chair, you can go like this instead of high knees.
When y'all gonna do that?
You
I know
can
you
just
got
do this.
you on the week challenge now. It's the
Huh?
end of this. I think it's coming up after.
I have all your challenges in my phone. Fruit,
So
the
you gotta host
scripture.
that. How many y'all
Yeah,
doing?
I got over 400 something videos now to edit.
Girl, where you got all that?
Yeah.
In your phone? Your computer?
My phone, my computer, SD cards.
So what is
Bunch
D cards?
SD is SDXC card from the camera. Then I got the Micro card from the GoPro. Then I have the GoPro app
Why you're
on my
not
phone.
uploading anything? Did you
Cause
do
I
the
got
challenge this week? I didn't see no. Did you do the challenge this week?
which one? The fruit.
Uh,
I gotta drop them. I only edited 2. And
well,
then the other ones are gonna be shorts. I'm gonna forget it. I'm gonna
go to
put
put them in
shorts.
short. Well, all right, then, boo.
Slow.
You watching Empire? You making me want to go watch it now? It's on Tubi.
Yeah, it's on
You say it's on
Tubi.
Tubi?
It's cool,
Cause
man.
I
It's
wonder
on
how did you see how did it end? Did you watch the end of Empire? Cause
I'm
the guy
getting
was
there, but
going
it
through all.
shows you. It shows you 8 months from now, and it shows Cookie getting blown up in a car and Lucius getting shot
Oh,
in the
oh,
here
that's
and
how
in
it
the
ended.
chest. And no, and I don't know how. And it said 8 months from now, and then it
Oh,
starts the show, and I'm like, what? So I'm still watching season 6, the last season. Bashir Gray is the one who ran out of P Diddy's house. He's the one that's suing P Diddy.
who is that?
Bashir Gray's Hakeem.
Oh, for real?
Yes, it says it right on Empire. Bashir Gray. I'm like, oh snap, that's Hakeem. I didn't know that.
He's suing Diddy too?
Yeah, and Lucius, Jay-Z made him lose his career and made Empire shut down because he thought that him and Beyonce were flirting because Beyonce, he was seated down.
When
Lucius
she
was
was
in the
on that
seat,
one time, did
and
she play on one of them shows?
no, on the MTV Grammys, she came
Oh, okay.
around singing and she did a lap dance all on him, and he was smiling. And because
Oh,
of that, Jay-Z got mad and Jay-Z shut him down, made him lose his career,
oh, somebody
and
that
that's
got
it.
man. Ooh.
Yeah.
She had that man about to have a. Did you
It's
see the
crazy.
video? I can get off him. But did you see her do Terrence like that? And then his wife sitting out there in the audience.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's amazing that they do that to these people that lose their career. Come on, man. For real?
Oh, I didn't know it
It's
got
not
that
that
serious.
serious.
I didn't know
Yeah.
it got like that now.
He made him lose his career. He made him get out of the industry. He made every TV movie company just ban him.
Jay-Z did that?
Jay-Z did that. Ban him. And Bashir
Wow.
also banned Bashir from getting any job in Hollywood if he did not agree to sleep with Will Smith, P. Diddy, Jay-Z, and all these other.
Ooh, they all,
Yeah.
it's just a mess. They all in a mess.
Yeah.
So Beyonce had that man dripping out the mouth when she was up there doing that. Can I cater to you? Ooh.
Yeah, can I carry? Yeah, that's it. Can I carry? And then she I think that's the song where she was doing the lap dance on Lucius.
Mm.
But every other show, if you look, she's drugged.
Who?
Beyonce,
She drugged.
she's drugged. Jay-Z drugs her.
What?
Yeah, that's
I follow some celebrity stuff, but I ain't been following nothing
yeah,
lately.
Jay-Z has been drugging her for all these years. She wanted to get a divorce way back then, and that's when he started drugging her.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's
All right, dude. What
yeah.
y'all said that stuff? I'm gonna get some of that with y'all, whatever y'all eating over there. But
Yeah,
let me
you
go see what
take
they got
care.
in this kitchen. But I enjoyed you, and you take care now.
All right, you too. Have a
Appreciate
good
you.
one, everybody. Bye.
Bye-bye. Today have been a good show. Thank you, Buddha, for coming up. Thank you, Vom. Thank you, GT. And even Big O, thank you for talking answering some questions in the chat. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. This is Father Day weekend. So happy Father Day to all the fathers. And happy Father Day to my dad. And these pictures y'all see is Bill, my dad. And I'll probably come back tomorrow. Tomorrow is self-care Saturday, so I'll probably do some talking tomorrow. I'll see. I'll depend on what I got to do tomorrow. But I know I'm going to do some self-care talk. So I want to thank everybody again for coming over. Thank you, chat, for being respectful as always. If anybody else live that we know of, I'm going to go ahead and see what I can find to eat on. But yeah, let me put this in here. I have did 3 hours, Lord. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. Thank y'all for the ones who shared me out. I does appreciate each and every one of y'all. I'm trying to get to my channel if I can type in the chat. Okay. Here we go. But anyway, I hope you all have a good weekend. Okay, hope you all have a good weekend. Thank you, Jolly Squad. Y'all have a good weekend. Yeah. Okay, y'all guys. Y'all continue to stay blessed, stay encouraged. Put my dad picture back up there. Y'all continue to stay blessed, stay encouraged, and always stay prayed up. And until next time, next week we'll be doing. We did finish the funeral of the day. Next week we'll be doing lunch of the day. Booty, you gotta catch up, Booty. You gotta catch up. We'll be doing lunch of the day. Hey, Trendy, go drive up there and surprise your dad. Whew, girl, not that weekend. You missing your dad? Okay, Trendy. How you been doing? I had talked to him this morning. Yeah. Your dad is no longer here either. I'm sorry to hear about that. Just think about some of the good memories. Think about the good memories, okay? Bye, Boo. All right, you guys. He coming down here. He'll be down here in about 2 more weeks. I'll see him in 2 more weeks. He fine. He was happy this morning. Just, got a good doctor report. Thank God for that. He's doing okay. But anyway, I will see y'all probably. I might pop up tomorrow. It all depends. If I do, it might be YouTube Live. I do pop up, but it all depends. Y'all continue to have a blessed day. Stay encouraged and always stay wood. Prayed up. I was just going to play my dad pictures again. I'm trying to get it up here. It's my puppy. And my brother came in the chat. I got to teach him how to get on the panel, y'all. Your Uncle Sammy came in the chat. Your Uncle Sammy came in the chat. He don't know how to get on the panel yet. I'll try to get him to get on the panel. But okay, y'all. See y'all on the next go round. I'm just gonna let this play for a few minutes. I keep clicking anything. Thanks to everybody that tuned in. Thanks for everybody who did share me out. Y'all have a good, blessed night. See y'all on the next go round. Bye-bye.